Hello, welcome to the streams. Hello, hi. I'm Icarus, and these are the streams, and we're finally back for Final Fantasy Funtime 14, or as I put it. Hello, everyone. Hi, we're finally back. I know it's been a little bit. I was out of town last week. It was last week, right? Yeah, I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, because this week was the dumb thing I had to do for work. Yeah, it was last week. So I was out of town last week, and week before it was something was going on. Like, it's been a little bit since we've been here, but we are here. We are playing Shadowbringers of Final Fantasy XIV. We've been trying to get here for a while. So me and my cousin Epsilion, who I'll get on in just a minute, have been trying to get to Shadowbringers for a while. We play through the MSQ main story quests of Final Fantasy XIV. We're very behind, which is fine. And we're trying to get through the whole game. So that way we can see the story, because we've heard the story is very, very, very good. We just started Shadowbringers last week. We're barely in it, so the rules for the stream is we are going to spoil stuff upwards into Shadowbringers. So obviously, because we played everything before. But nothing in Shadowbringers are past where we are. We just got to the first town and looked around the town. That's it. So we haven't done like anything really in here. So we're very, very excited. So we're gonna get into that. Let me go ahead and get Epsilion up, and then we will start to like get in and everything like that. Hold on. This, and then lol. I'm looking at some of the things he posted. All right, hold on. Undeafen. Wait, can you hear me? Why? What did I say? What did I say? Oh yeah. Yeah, you sent Epsilion
on stream, so
that's good. That's good. Okay, good. Yes, good.
I can't hear myself.
Really? Are you being serious, or are you joking with me?
No, I can hear myself.
Oh my god!
For a second, it wasn't playing.
That's probably because I had to minimize and get you back up so that you would be live on the feed. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, okay, so let me jump in. Okay. All right, so while I'm jumping in, Epsilion, we are in Shadowbringers, aren't we?
Where are we? What's happening?
We're in Shadowbringers. We just got here. We're excited, aren't we? Yeah, we're very excited.
We just hit the first city. We got a couple little quests here to learn the place.
Yeah, we have not done any. We learned about the lore of the world. That's it.
We're in a new world where we got to see the really cool. It's the well, you're gonna hate this, but Harry Potter Deathly Hallows little animation about explaining Deathly Hallows. It was like that. We had to watch like a little storybook thing unfold and show.
No, the Deathly Hallows. I think the world of Harry Potter is great, and the Deathly Hallows are really cool. They are like soul-sucking wraiths, which is awesome. I think their little light spell of "I love you" to get rid of them is stupid, and I watch Shonen Battle where that's a thing.
Are you talking about Dementors or?
Yeah, Dementors. I thought that was the same thing.
No. Well, I mean, they're rooted in the same. No, Deathly Hallows is like the history of how. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think that's too loud.
I don't remember now. It's been too long.
Your wife would be so disappointed.
I need to rewatch the last couple movies because it's been like the last like. I remember everything up to 5 pretty well, and then everything after it's kind of blurry because I read the books maybe. I don't think I ever read the last book. I think I skipped that and just watched the movie because at that point I was like, I don't care about the franchise.
I never saw the 3rd movie, which I heard is very good, which is not okay. I know, I heard that one is actually the good one. Oops.
The third one has a lot of well, because it has like historical familial ties to Harry Potter. So like you actually
learn something.
It's like watching the first. It's like watching the original run in Naruto. Like you get to learn about the last generation that's going out. We're still watching Shippuden, by the way, so I'm like kind of.
That's okay. I got you. I also did not see the final movie.
Didn't we go see the second to last one together?
I think we saw second to last together. I remember the stupid sword scene.
I was like, I don't think I'd even seen Half-Blood Prince at that point, the movie for Half-Blood Prince. I was like, oh, I know the book though. I guess it doesn't matter, but like,
that doesn't matter if you've seen the book.
I think the sword. I think though that 5 and 6 is where like it starts to diverge a lot from the book. Like not like a lot, you know, like. But it's like they changed some of the scenes. Like they just made it more like movie streamlined, right? Like, it wasn't like they didn't like impact. I should leave it. Sorry.
We're good. While he's doing that, if everyone notices, ta-da! We've got a new haircut. So
You did
because not well in real life, I guess, but no, more importantly in the game. What do you mean real life? Real life isn't important. Oh yeah, you did. You look very good.
I'm still curly, and the headphones doesn't help. But like I got a lot of it, the sides taken off because I was.
Yeah, it's not as much as it was before.
I was getting woolly there for a minute. Yeah, I don't know what was happening. You have a haircut in game?
Yeah, because we're in a new world. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna save a lot of new outfits for whenever we got to, because I knew we were going to like a new world or something. I didn't know anything about Shadowbringers, but I knew it was gonna be something like that. So I wanted to like save everything for once. But yeah, so I got a new haircut. It's very pretty, and it's very bright and pink, and I love it. But yeah, so we're in Shadowbringers. Basically, all our friends in the real world back in Eorzea went comatose. And then in the middle of the war with the Empire, we went comatose and were brought here by a dude who's like, hey, I've been trying to call people here into a different realm of reality, basically. And we're having trouble. Like, the light has enveloped everything, and everyone's in trouble. There's sin eater things killing people, so help me. And we're like, where are our friends? And he's like, yeah, meet me at my place. I'll tell you about that. So we're like, okay. Well, there you are.
Hey.
There you are. You're Batman. Look at my girl's pretty haircut. Look how pretty she is.
Let me do this, and I can zoom in. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice new look.
Yeah, I went for something a little more noble.
Yeah, a little bit. It looks fun still. It's not like.
No, I didn't go for anything like ridiculously regal.
It's not daring or weird like some of the other haircuts, but like that one's pretty. It's like a fun girl cut. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Like good length, good.
Do you think the color's too bright, too light? Should I make it lower in color? Should I darken the hue? Because I went with a darker hue before, and I was like, eh.
It looks like a pink. It looks like a very common pink wig color to me. Like I've seen like lots of girls actually wear wigs that color in real life. I think it's
okay. Funny, but... All right, as long as it fits. Because I was like, maybe it's too pink. But I like pink and white is like her color scheme.
I don't know anything about Makote anatomy. Why would I know?
Yeah, I'm talking about fashion in general. You know fashion. Your wife knows fashion. You learn by association. Aw, yeah. What are you wearing? Show me. Oh my god.
A little bit Halloween theme. With all the
what did it cost?
It's more of the comic book version because he's obsessed with death.
Oh yeah, that's his thing. He's like, yeah, baby. Yeah.
But he wants to marry Death, and she doesn't love him.
But who does Death love instead?
Deadpool.
I can always be with you.
I really hope there's like a real like tiny joke about that in the Deadpool 3 or something.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
In the Marvel universe, like Thanos has to be there for him to be like. And the other thing, they have to make fun of it. He has to say to Thanos, "You look kind of like this guy from the future that I know." Because Josh Brolin played both Thanos and Cable in the Deadpool.
Holy crap, that's amazing.
Cable in the Deadpool movies. So.
Ooh, that actor did really good then in the Marvel universe.
Really, yeah. Oh yeah, Josh Brolin. I mean, he's a good actor. Don't get me wrong.
Like, yeah, but like that was like huge.
He's also like historical. Like his dad was a big actor in Hollywood in the old westerns. So like.
So he's got some clout.
He's got pedigree or whatever I guess you could say because it's
pedigree.
Yeah, the family thing, like the generations of people being in it.
Does Death love? Oh my gosh! I'll ask one question and we're gonna start because we can't say too long. Does Death love Wolverine too?
No.
Why? He's got the same power.
He's never actually died. I mean, maybe he definitely has died. Like technically, like died and gone. Like that's been a couple of different comics, and then also in Logan they did a version of it like similar to what happens to him in Old Man Logan. Not quite the same, not exactly the same, but pretty similar. But no, like Logan doesn't. So when in the comics they established that when Deadpool dies and comes back, he actually like experiences death. Like he actually. Like his soul or whatever, I guess.
Is that why he knows about the fourth wall so much? Because he's like been beyond it, or at least seen it.
His fourth wall power is more just because he's crazy. Like,
okay, I thought that might have something to do.
By constantly dying, constantly being resurrected, or constantly being like healed by his music power they gave him from Wolverine. In the comics is where he gets it. In the movies, they made it so he just naturally had the healing factor as a mutant. But basically it's his craziness from having that makes him it's so maddening that he actually has comic awareness. that's why it
Epsilion,
breaks the
your camera froze.
Froze again? Trying to think what I can do to.
We can still hear you.
Yeah, that's good. The microphone shouldn't really go out, hopefully, but I can try turning it off and on, see if that fixes it. It's probably just a It's probably just a USB being stupid.
USB.
It's this laptop. Like occasionally the USB controller just doesn't and it's just random. I have no I'm not using the system any differently. I'm not turning it off or turning it on. You know,
is it going bad?
Leaving it on too much. It's not going bad. It's just always been like this. It's something with this laptop. Like when I get my next laptop and change out the setup, is it still frozen?
Yeah, it's still frozen.
Oh yeah, it's frozen in Discord. Actually, I can see it. It was just Discord software. It's weird.
Discord, what are you doing? Why are you always like this?
Discord should show you nothing for a second. Yeah.
It shows your little symbol, your logo.
Not that cone.
Your logo.
Gonna work now.
Oh yeah. But
I think it's just Discord being crazy. What's going
Discord,
on?
what the crap, man? Why can't you function like normally? What if we got everything else up and you got
I turned it off a moment ago. You said it looked bad, or like, oh, it wasn't. It was me. It wasn't showing the preview for some reason.
Yeah, but that was whenever you're in picture mode, right?
And that fixed it. Turning it off and on. So I'm just surprised it's not doing it now. Maybe it is a USB thing though.
You can see me, right? Like in Discord.
I'm not getting a thing on my computer that detected the hardware. Maybe the cable came loose or something stupid.
But yeah. Oh man, chat. So whenever I went over to my friends, and because it's Halloween, I've been getting so into, I was getting that ready. I've been getting so into Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Holy crap! The second season is insane. It's so good. It's so insanely good in such a terrible way.
Oh, you're still on that?
Yes, because it was Halloween, so I was like diving deep.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing, and I watched it with my friend.
I see in Discord my camera's working now. By the way, do you see
Oh, good.
it?
I don't see it yet. No. Oh wait, no, but you got the camera turned off in the bottom right. Okay, now it's gone, but it's back again. I don't know why it's saying that. It's saying that you have your camera turned off, which is weird, because you're obviously on.
I can't.
You can't turn like the camera back on, like you can't undo the not camera.
I mean, I can turn camera off entirely, but I did that and didn't do anything. So camera's off now for sure.
Okay.
Right.
I don't see the symbol saying. Oh, now I do. Now I do. Now I do. It went on and then went off, but you never came through. I never saw you. I just see the icon of like camera off.
Let me drop from the call and come back. Maybe that'll help.
Sure. No one's here with me. I'm so lonely. Oh, hold on. I think you're coming. He's coming back. It's still just your. I can't. It's just still just your symbol. I can't see you.
I'm gonna close out Discord and come right back.
Okie dokie. We'll be waiting.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Discord. See, this is why I hate software, man. Where little things compile on itself whenever they should work, and they've always worked. And then for some reason they don't. Because someone did an update that messed with something, which messed with another program because they don't link up now. And because dumb. And I hate it. But yeah, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, Season 2, very good, very terrifying and wonderful, and very, like mysterious. And, like, it's really good. Like, the guy does, like, a really good job of it. It's not for the faint of heart, though, because it is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. So, if anyone has not seen that, it is on YouTube. The first season, and it's, like, very, very short. Each episode is, like, 4 minutes or something, so there's only 6 of them. The second season is a full series of, like, 6 episodes. It's only 6, but they're 22 minutes, like full episode each. And they're very good, I think, and very terrifying. So definitely recommend. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been into lately. So that's been pretty crazy. And trying to think of what else. I also guys have yeah, I can't see you, buddy. I can't hear you yet either, but that might not be the same reason. Oh, no, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. But I cannot see. I can hear you, but I cannot see you. It's the same as before.
Camera's on. It's showing me on the preview in Discord.
What?
Do you want to try leaving the call and come back?
Yeah, let me leave the call and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, you guys won't on stream won't care. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one else is gonna notice.
Hold on. Oh, wait, no, you're up. 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 I don't know what happened. That's great. We're good. Okay, great. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Okay, great. Okay, so let's continue this quest because, my gosh, let's get moving before things go crazy again.
I'm gonna not show my camera though to myself. That is waste reason.
Why don't you want to see your beautiful face?
I mean, I can see it in my the auto preview in my.
But you could see it twice.
Like, no, because then it's just wasting background noise on my computer.
How will you love yourself adequately if you don't look at yourself in two separate ways, no matter where you face?
Answer that question. Okay.
All right, let's go. We're gonna go talk to the guy, and he's gonna explain why our friends aren't here.
Speak with the Crystarium gatekeeper, which yeah, he's at the gate, so yeah, you're going the right way. I think.
Why aren't our friends here? Why did you warp us and no one else?
Speaking of warping, are you a dancer right now?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Could have Peloton me.
I did.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh my goodness! Just warp to the thing.
No, I did get it.
Okay, okay.
But you warped to the gate?
No, but there was a warp right there. I saw. So, oops.
Yeah, I'm running to it right now. I'm almost there.
It's fine.
Sprint just wore off finally, and Peloton wore off. Okay.
Okay, let's talk to the guy. It's not that good, okay?
Yeah, he wants to go inside. Or go outside.
Let's go inside. It waits for you. Hooray! Yep, enter the tower. Yep, great, cool. Moving on. Oh, this is This reminds me of in Paper Mario, the final dungeon in the ice place. You know that? Oh, I saw that recognition. That is a weird.
You said Paper Mario, but yes, I do remember that vaguely. That was a while ago.
It's been a while.
I've played Mario since it was on the N64.
That's such a good game, man. 1 and 2, yeah, original.
Private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard.
In order to move on through the study, though, we'll have to solve a couple of mirror puzzles. There's gonna be some statues. If you turn it, the one in the mirror will have to turn the opposite way.
I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch
upon
in doing so would cause only distress and
giant
confusion
alliance
to the people
battle
of this
again,
world.
right? Because we're doing alliance battles.
So let me explain alliance battles to you. You know how this is, right? All right, cool. Explain to us. Where's our
I
friends?
am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions.
Yes.
To put it simply, they are here in the first.
Okay.
Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source.
Like in the streams, every dimension, every
In
place in
space
it
of a
flows
single
differently.
hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted.
I've worked with that before. I know how that works. That is the author going, it's fluctuating because now I can make it do whatever I need.
That said, we seem to be entering a period
Maybe.
of near
Trust me, I've used this.
And
That
thus,
is what that is.
You need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told.
What?
While Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Holy crap, dude. Thanks a lot.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master.
You don't
Thus
say.
it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
I had to reach to the... I was doing the claw machine, and I grabbed the others instead. You were at the bottom of that thing. Had to clear out the pack. You know how many quarters I went through?
Right.
As they were not the object of my summons, Their transference was
What?
That's definitely Thancred's backside, right?
Though they
Oh,
may
yeah.
appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are in truth merely spirits that one can see and touch.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like we were warped fully. Our body and soul was warped together. We're fine. Everyone else, when they went comatose, because he only grabbed the soul, because he wasn't even grabbing for them. This guy freaking.
Consequently, while you
Kinda
yourself
sucks.
will be able to
Kinda
pass
feel like a
between
bad
worlds
dude.
with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me,
Ah.
unable to return.
That's why we can go back to Eorzea and I can get my hair cut. Very good. Well, I'm glad that that's intact.
So what?
Which one do you want?
Yeah, what do you want to say to him? Because I feel like, I mean, at this point, he didn't say he could send them back, and he probably doesn't know how to. So I already have the answer to the first thing.
I'm gonna go with the first one because I'm a bit peeved at him. I'm like, send
The
them
second
back.
one, I'm more curious about what have they been doing this whole time they've been stuck here? Like, what did they learn to do?
All right, good. I'll do the first, you do the second. Go for it.
All right.
What does mine say? Then send them back. Undo the mistake.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least.
It's the same.
You gave up? It's the same one?
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Same dialogue so far.
So that's what they've been doing is the same thing.
Yeah,
As you may have
just trying to figure it
surmised,
out.
however, our efforts met with little success. And then we...
What, was half the pages burned in the book you used to figure it out how to bring him?
The vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
What vision?
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space
Roger is
warp
pretty weird,
and
though.
blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass.
Alright. And we
In
defeat
his
the
vision
Empire.
Tomorrow, the first was
right.
rejoined
Hopefully.
with the source.
Uh-huh.
This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes.
That's not good.
Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
Oh, pfft. Main character. Not scared.
Oh, cool.
And thus did the Scions
Finally.
embrace their exile
Sweet release.
and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their
Aww.
souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction.
What bodies are they in then? Did you make, are we doing Kingdom Hearts replica program? Are we doing some more
None
crap
of
in
their
here?
efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting,
Wow.
you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips.
Why isn't anyone here to
I shall,
welcome
of course,
me?
be happy to assist
Yeah.
in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home.
Good, because we want to go home.
What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Yeah, sure. Good. Yep, I'm fine with that. Oh, look how sad we look. Oh, wait, you can't see your face.
Yeah, I'm wearing a mask.
That's to
Wait,
block. That's to block out the
turn that off.
emotions. That's to block out the emotions so that they won't hinder me in my work. The mask is what matters, not the man beneath. I'll say aye, but I'll see that you keep that promise. Alright, fine, but you better keep your promise to get them home.
I guess I'll say for the moment.
Excellent. You will not regret this.
It's no different. You know it's no different.
Yeah,
With that
there's
settled,
really no choice
We
here.
shall have to see about
Yeah,
getting you
same.
ready for the road.
No, I'm not helping you go back. We literally could. Remember, we can go back. They can't.
Yeah.
Traveling
Or-
across the
or,
rift has no
silent
doubt
water.
left you weary. I will arrange for a room.
There's the room. I had to travel all the way back to Eorzea to get my hair cut.
Perhaps I can show you around.
No, we already looked around. Please don't show us around again.
Fun. I love.
Oh, this room kind of reminds me of the Astrologian stuff. Not that I've done it, but I've like seen some stuff about it. Hooray!
I thought you were gonna say the stained glass, like weird void space things and Kingdom Hearts for a second.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, it's got that a little
It was
bit.
kind of like that.
Yeah. Come on. The Stations of Waking.
Yeah, Stations of Awakening. That's what we're called. I remember the name.
Were you you were this dude, right? We know
What?
he's not Alphino now.
Oh.
Like, we know he's not Alphino.
Yeah, he's
So
definitely not Alphino. Well, so I thought he was this world's version of Alphino.
He still
what I was saying.
could be.
He's definitely not Alphino himself.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like Louis Soir
Maybe.
or something.
When, like, lost his memories or something?
No, like
Weird.
maybe he's Louis Soir from this world, like a different world.
Oh, the version,
Louis
the
Soir.
alternate version of him.
I mean, Louis Soir was
The Bizarro.
I think. Yeah. Basically, that's why that's why I'm expecting there to be like a parallel, because like there's the Dark Warriors. They're not us, but they're parallel to us. So there's got to be like other weird worlds with parallel, because all the worlds are slightly different, right? But they're not
Yeah.
that much different.
But they're all, like, stained glass mirrors of each other, basically. Alright, you want to do them? You can
Yeah.
do them. Have fun.
What was the voice I was doing for him though? Honestly, can't
I
remember.
don't remember. It's been so long.
Was this
Probably
another
a
voice?
know-it-all freaking parallel
Like,
pulling nerd.
Alphino, basically.
Yeah, do your version of Alphino. Yeah, your version of Alphino. Perfect.
The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along.
Well, you freaking William Shatner Alphino. We've come
Us?
to the markets. And
Yeah.
then... No, that's great. I love that.
Drawing out syllables, or drawing out clauses, but
Can we work there?
wait, so can we work there? Is it
Probably.
Crystal close by?
Yeah.
Go-
You have to just go to the music Universal Markets or whatever. It's a
Yeah,
marketplace.
the Universal Circus. It's like a particularly southeast. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. Oh, I hate
that's a
double
cool
click
witch.
now. Gosh, why do they do that?
It's a cute
They
witch
changed-
outfit.
Why do they change the controls?
Because it's more convenient.
The double click? No, single click was fine.
It's more convenient. Our surveys have said.
This voice actor as well.
Sounds like it's voice acting in the background.
I feel like the whole game is voice acted now.
Good.
Yeah, we don't
I mean, I love our silly voices, but like the more we
Yeah,
can
we can
listen.
still- we can
is the
still do
Musica
them via
Universalis,
chat,
the
like we
commercial
just
heart
did,
of the
technically.
Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
Didn't we? No, this is we haven't come here. I guess this is a different issue. Ooh, boots. It's like a anime convention with
Ooh,
Prince.
haircuts. You ever seen that the video,
yes.
like the viral
You must be curious about the
mall
currency.
video,
Fear not, the gil you carry will serve you well enough.
the ad for the mall?
No, I've seen shoes. Is it like that?
It's kind of similar.
Oh
Kinda similar.
god.
See if I can find it. I'll share it with you.
Each
Aw.
nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the
I can
land,
barely hear anything
so
else. It was
too did our
garbage
usage of
commercial,
gil
I'm
become
sorry.
common practice.
If you were saying anything.
No, I was just
Stoner tells
listening.
me, a standard coin
Sorry.
from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter.
How convenient! The gil equals
Our way of
exactly
life
what
has
it should.
benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Ooh, look. They are the elegant tombstones. Oh boy, love turning those in for nothing. They look like phones!
Yeah, what are cell phones?
We are so like, oh god, not those. Not the tombstones, don't do this.
But I
Not
fear
more
it
of
would not
this.
be practical for us to provide everything to which you're accustomed.
We really. Oh my gosh! I'm
We
watching
are
this
so
right now.
The commodities
upset.
of your home world.
She really is.
Like, oh my gosh, no.
A Van Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here.
I'm shocked.
Amusements
Oh,
do you
I see
have
it.
for me today?
Oh, gentle darties!
I'm
Why
looking
do I
up
talk
also.
like a boy while there's a fairy?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind.
Freaking
For you?
pixies.
I have the most vital
Freaking
task.
pixies, you little mischievous balls of freaking.
This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm,
Hello.
and we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
If she can just go. Okay. This is where the cognitive dissonance starts to set in. Ah, the fairy can take things from here well next to make it convenient. Okay, why didn't you just send her to us to explain the situation and then ferry information back before you started pulling people?
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. You're a big fairy, actually.
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift.
Are you a guy or a girl? I can't tell, and I don't like it.
Wonderfully exciting.
If
What
Tinkerbell
a
is outside,
brave
would you
and
okay with her?
reckless and marvelous thing you did.
Yeah,
You've the heart of a
absolutely.
pixie,
Yeah.
you do.
You know I'm into Tinker. you know I'm into Tinkerbell. Don't even.
I like the way you said that.
Tinkerbell hot, dude.
Gross.
Oh, dude. You gotta see. I'm gonna put this on Twitter. Dadless and I did a tier list. You should look at it. You should see it.
I saw on my YouTube subs.
Did
guys had a few of them.
Did
I haven't watched them yet. I
Watch
might get
the
around to it.
second one.
The
That's
Fears?
the good one. No, the
Fierce?
second one. Fierce was most recent. There's a second video that was. It's technically in the same stream as the first, but I broke it up. It's good. It's good though.
What's the tier list of? What's the category? 'Cause
Nah.
I know I saw a few.
Nah, you're gonna have a surprise on that
Oh,
one.
Monster Girls, Monster Girls. No, I did see. I saw that, and I was like,
I don't know if I've ever seen my dad more uncomfortable.
I don't know if I can watch without being uncomfortable. Like, I don't like talk about Monster Girls with our friends who like introduced me to the concept. I don't even want to talk to them about it. So
Good old
your
Mr.
dad
Setty
talking about
man
that.
informing
made me
us
feel very
from
awkward.
the onset. Look,
All
fairies
I
are
know
not
is-
that
all I
high in
know is-
mind because they're mischievous. They're not actually that committed. She would
dad-
flake.
Your dad's a good sport because I know my dad would have been like, "I'm not doing this. Like, absolutely not."
Look,
We're
my
having
dad's
this
been through
conversation.
so much fictional stuff. He's not allowed to say no. He's been through enough to know. He's fine.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Some about Monster Girls is just unsettling to me in a weird
It's
way.
fine.
Not like in like a good way. Like in like a, I feel like I'm gonna end up on a list somewhere kind of way.
So it's brave and reckless. Oh, good, you're a pixie. Brave and reckless is well, brave is good, but reckless is bad.
It's
Pixies, I'm telling
After
you.
careful
Oh, Puck.
consideration, I have decided
It's
to
Puck from
grant you my
Midnight
assistance.
Summer Stream.
Make a pact with me and the fun can begin.
I don't think I want to make the
But
pact.
answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Yeah, everything's accounted for. Why? Why?
Just as I thought. Then
What, the
you've a
voice
good
acting?
stout
You don't like
connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass.
Packed.
From
Oh,
this
no.
moment forth, I will be your Isnefis, and you, my
Beautiful branch.
Sayak.
Adorable
Like
sapling.
the branch which sprouts from the sapling,
okay
our
with
bond
this.
will flow unbroken from one to the other.
I'm not okay with this either.
Raise your hand.
Freaking pixies, man. Yeah, okay. I love how our character has become, it's subtle, but our character really has become more like, alright, as we've gone through the adventures more and more, we're like, sure.
And we were so okay with everything before, and now it's like, yeah, this is
Tis
getting
done.
to be too
We are
much.
bound
Please
now,
stop.
dearest
They're
sapling.
really reading the audience now.
Come,
What?
come
Which is-
then.
Well,
Make your
so why
request,
in the
tell me
dialogue
your
with
desire. I
Feo,
wish to
is that
visit
you
this
said?
world of yours.
the sprite's name?
Fail
A
Woo.
message to your friends in the
Feo-
source to
Feo.
inform them of your safe arrival.
Why is the beautiful branch and the adorable sapling? Why are those in brackets?
Because they said it in their native language.
Oh, okay.
We probably
That's
talked
fine.
over it. Yeah, they like that's whatever Exarch called them. He did it in their like native language.
Okay.
Hey, how about this next? Everyone reading on the my stream? What this message the Exalt said? What does it say here? Epsilion, can you read
Yeah,
it?
Yeah, that'd be. I'm almost there on my game, but yeah, that'd be pretty useful to have, like you said.
We have a
I guess so,
message.
So
to
part of me, I think I know why they wouldn't have tried that even. Is that
never mind.
We were hearing the messages from him, like talking to us, and we were like, no, that's a bad guy. We don't need to listen to him. Go do what we're trying to do right now on our side. It's important.
That's number one. Number two, I just realized we can only do that because we're here and made the pact with the pixie.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm dumb. That's on me. Okay, that is my fault. I take back my counter argument in lieu of what Epsilion said and what I just said too. That's true.
Yeah, I didn't think about it being.
Well, if he would have gotten us first, like he was supposed to,
he tried. That's literally like it's a shooting, a non-accurate issue. It's like
he literally got missed.
Also, there's no way for him to get better at it than for him to try, right? He's got to practice.
He's getting better though.
Yeah, he finally got better to get us.
After like 7 attempts.
And it took that long for him to get better, man. I don't know. Like, I don't think.
Try to bring animals through first or something.
Yeah, target an idiotic animal that probably wouldn't make it through. That's like a bad idea.
I mean, come on, just something. Oh my god.
I mean, he brought the crystal tower over. So.
Who do we send it to? Tataru or Kale? I'm sending mine to Tataru. She's got the dark web connections.
Yeah, you were gonna send it to Tataru. Tataru will believe it too. I'm gonna send it to Kale because actually Kale probably believes more than Tataru will.
And Kale actually would probably be able to.
Tataru, what is this? Why am I hearing weird noises? And
Kale will be like,
not this crap again.
And I could do something with this because I'm actually good at this stuff. But no, I'm trusting in Tataru's like black market connections, man. She goes deep.
Do you think this actually changes the game at all for once?
We'll see. Bye-bye.
Different dialogue because it's actually a different person we're talking to.
Shouldn't the light of the pixie be orange?
The pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards. And seems
that's
to
pretty bad.
To the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Yes, get me a room so I can go do my hair. Oh.
Yeah, we browsed the wares.
We did. We looked at them.
Yeah, we browsed them.
Browse the wares. We should probably, before we leave, as all pilot, you will now be able to access delivery movables, market boards within first. Okay.
Yeah.
We should probably go to the Elegant Tombstones real quick and see what they have, and see if they have anything better than ours, by the way.
The trader?
Yeah. I probably should look at that.
Is it where to get them here, maybe? Or is it actually where we trade them? This culinary
trade, I guess?
Tool supplier.
Where the frick is the Tombstones? We just saw them. What? Oh my gosh, let me use my map. It just says shop. That doesn't help me.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anybody selling
what?
anything. Oh,
it literally. Oh, okay. Oh wait, no, there's more up here. Yeah.
There's booths on the opposite side.
And there's booths over here. You check the opposite side. I'll check these.
Materia and
armor,
vendors,
jeweler, arms merchant.
You can get the retainer here.
Don't care about that. Materia, don't care. Merchant.
That's what I'm looking at.
Where's the
gemstone trader?
Where's
vendor.
You saw the tombstones, right? It's not just me.
Yeah, I mean that was in the cutscene, but is there not real?
That would be dumb, to show us something that is not actually accessible. Let's not do that.
No, it's not. It's off here.
It's up here? Are these?
Where are you at? Oh, way over there. Tool supplier. What
these
do you have,
don't look like. These are not.
The jobs.
These are not what I'm looking for. This is not the shop I'm looking for. Man, I mean, it's not a big deal, but we should probably spend some. I think I'm full up.
Jeweler and armor. Did you check out the armor?
I didn't click on them because usually it says like, go ahead and give it a shot. Maybe you can see it's like,
now.
Oh,
so they have real armor, but it costs money, and it's
just normal money.
Yeah, and they have different levels. They have up to like level 80.
That's not what I need.
This is just normal armor, though.
Yeah, this is not helpful to me.
Oh, yeah, arms merchant. I don't know what that is. What do they have? Is that weapons?
Spell magic.
Level 80? Oh, yeah, they do.
They do, but I mean that's not really.
Yeah, that's not what we were looking for. And then the
Helping.
jeweler over there doesn't have it. What is over here? Did you go this way?
Get out of here. Yeah. Go ahead and recheck to be safe.
Fire and the merchant. Merchant didn't have it, right?
No. Let
Who
me check
has
the.
stupid things at their like on their stand.
Yeah,
Someone had it.
I swear, yeah, it literally showed us. Like, why would you show us? Wait, is in it? Oh, hold on. Go to the crystalline mean. Go over there.
Crystal what?
Crystalline mean. It's a different workplace. You have to look. You have to work. Oh. There's more stuff over there, and it says trader. That might be it. But why show it over here? That's a different area.
That doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. Wait, this cat.
I can't even go there. Crap.
Catalyst, the one the thing we supposed to warp to.
Tentacles rookie.
There's a Lev Met.
Oh my gosh, I don't have any of these.
Merchant and Mender. You haven't unlocked the warp points? I did last time we played.
I must have missed these. That's fine. I grab them. That's fine. I grab them. Did you find it? Like, is it there?
Are you at the merchant mean? No, the merchant. The
I have to run over there.
Yeah, I'm there, and there are shops here, but it's not. Well,
the traders that have it.
You said trader, but I don't know. I don't see anybody with the title of trader, and I don't see anybody that's supposed to be doing anything with Elegant Tombstone.
Here we go.
Or Tombstone, excuse me. Tombstone.
Clan UC member. That's not.
What do you want on your tombstone?
I don't know. I'm not dead yet.
Oh, it's a pizza, dude. You don't even
Oh.
get the reference.
Oh yeah, I remember Tombstone.
That makes me feel so old.
No, I ain't Tombstone.
Okay, yeah.
I used to see Tombstone. Yeah.
That commercial was pretty popular in the early '90s. I mean, that commercial basically died when we were little kids, like little kids. But
I haven't had
was
first
it, like,
pizza in forever,
freaking-
dude.
what was it Tostino's Pizza Rolls? That
Oh
commercial
my
was
God.
on. I think we were in like middle school or high school when that was still airing. I cannot believe that commercial kept airing
Oof.
after that. No, I don't see anything over here.
Yeah, there's like nothing over here. This is
It was definitely where we were. And
All right,
definitely, like,
well-
nearby. There are a lot of people crafting here. You've seen
Well, you
players
know.
crafting, which I don't usually see crafters. I guess this world must be the one.
I always see crafters in the main areas.
Where were we at? We were in the
What's it called?
Musical
Musical University, the
Yeah,
Disney
we're there.
sounding place.
I'm warping to the pendants to see if there's anything nearby there instead. Not where we need to go.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I think I have full up on Tombstone, so I want to get rid of them.
There's a bar here.
Ooh.
Drinks. What is that guy? What you got? What's it over here? The bar? You got items?
You got drinks. You got drinks.
What is this? Brewing facilities. Oh, cool. You can see where they brew the beer.
All right. Well, I don't care anymore. Let's just go follow the story. I don't care.
I was trying to
Whatever. Whatever.
What in the weird design? Anyway, okay.
What the heck?
I'm just noticing how weird the designs are here. That's the apothecary. No one has that visually on their thing in front of them. Like,
Oh,
that
look
was
at
a
this
fake
little.
out.
Look at this
Wait,
little.
no, wasn't that's right here?
Oh,
But he doesn't have anything. He has
I
tools.
mean, he has tools.
It's not
this-
where you turn in.
But this.
It's not where you turn in tombstones. That's not what it's for.
Okay, then why show me them?
I think they were just saying they have them here as well.
But don't.
Which I think is also supposed to signal to you that hey, the Alligans are here as well.
Okay, but you have it as a currency in your game.
Well, no. They're saying yeah, there will probably be another place where someone takes them.
But why do they not take them here where they are?
I don't know.
What is
I
this?
don't know why it's there. I don't know why it's visually there. It makes no sense. It just tells you don't worry about visuals in the game because they're nonsense anyway. So,
Alright, let's head on in.
I'm behind you.
I noticed. I feel your presence.
Gross.
Gross. Oh, here's the inn I couldn't go into last time.
Why are there so many menders? Like, every section of the city has a mender in it now.
Well, we know you're gonna die a lot.
I guess.
Alright, go ahead.
There you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay. To make use of, oh my gosh, I'm not reading, I'm so sorry. To make use of as you see fit. Okay. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray, rest, and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns.
What about food? Whatever.
Yeah, I'm hungry, bro. I gotta poop. There's a video that Sasha and I saw and keep laughing about.
Is it TikTok?
I think it was on Instagram Reels, but it's a dog.
Okay.
It's like whenever dogs whenever you're busy, and it's just a dog. Like it's like a Shiba Inu. It like knocks on the door. The guy's in the bathroom, and the dog walks in the bathroom, and the guy opens the curtain, and the dog's just sitting there, looks up at him, and the dog, like, they actually have the dog mouth move. And the dog says, "Bro, I gotta poop." It's just, I don't know, it's stupid. That's funny.
You own a dog, so I totally get it. And I did.
Yeah,
I had to do that with
dog.
Max a long time ago.
Yeah, I can relate. She's wherever she is, somewhere in the other room.
Should we jump?
I think she's probably the door let her through, but
Alright,
thank you
your
for
turn.
answering my call, insert name here. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams tend you nonetheless.
Oh, dude, it's morning
That's-
always. Screw that.
Yeah, it's
Screw
always early.
that.
It's always daylight. I don't know if it's morning necessarily, but
True.
alright,
It's like living in LA. Pleasure to meet you. Insert gender here. Welcome to your new home. Your room's ready to retire. No. Oh, I have to. Oh, I have to. Okay.
Just do it real quick.
I would have used this earlier. Change my whatever.
I can't wait to see what weirdness happens here. When you go to sleep, nightmares attack you physically.
That's great.
I don't know.
Oh, we got our glamour plate. Good, good, good. Everything
Yeah.
important's here.
Feast on the table. Good.
There's like a couple fruits. That was a feast.
I mean, it might be like, I don't know, maybe call room service. Wow, what a pretty view. Then purple rocks.
Freaking living in Twilight Town. Aw, I like how they give us like. Oh, Oh, hi, Warrior Darkness. Why are you in my room?
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
Why are you here in my room? Rude! Ladies' room, rude!
What'd you say?
I said the Warrior of Darkness. I know who he is.
Oh.
I know who he
Yeah, I
is.
guess so.
I mean, there's no reason to say the other one.
What?
Yeah.
Did you just... You can hear me?
Oh my gosh, are they doing freaking Return of the Jedi crap? Oh my god. No, sorry. Rise of Skywalker. My goodness, I'm so sorry.
Did he accidentally pick this guy up first? And he's been like a spiritual ghost in this place for this whole time?
Holy crap on a stick. Are we freaking Rey Kylo Renning this? We're gonna feel the raindrops on the face. We're not gonna kiss this guy in the end, right? Oh, sorry,
Please.
spoilers.
How long has it
Please
been?
stop. Oh, he's from the future. He's not from our time when we
That
met
was what I
Brandon.
called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness.
Ah,
My real
right.
name is Ardbet. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
Nah, your name is Daft, dude.
Odd bet.
If
Ardbet.
you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Oh! Good job!
Yeah, they're...
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source.
Ardor? What's
And try
Ardor?
to hasten their goddamned ardor.
Is that their major god person? I don't think it was his name, was it? That was a Z name.
I
No, it's
remember
just
when
a
we
Z.
fell. Defeated by you and yours.
Is that an event, maybe?
I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas
My girl.
and returned our souls
Still
to the
merciful, still beautiful. Proverbs 28
Wait,
girl.
so
Type
they
girl,
died
that's what I'm
in our
talking about.
world, and they're ghosts here in this world now.
Minfilia's like, you guys screwed up real bad.
The flood was poised to swallow Norvrandt. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what
Wait, that
little
happens
they
in the
had
future,
left to
right?
hold
That's
it
not-
back.
Here in the future,
Just
not
faded
not
away.
in the past, right?
Leaving me to bear witness.
Why did you stay? You go, Minfilia stay. Oh, we look so sad.
Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
Buddy, I just got here. It's apparently a spacey, timey-wimey stuff, so... I'm bad. Look, I should know how to navigate the streams, but I'm still bad at this kind of thing.
100 years.
100 years.
Why is it always a nice round number?
100 long.
That's probably just
years.
rounded out,
Mm.
I would guess. Probably not really 100 exactly.
It's like 103
It's like
long.
98 or something. Who cares?
97, y'all. 97 and a half long year. The drink would not satisfy.
That's...
Oh, did he reach through it? I can't tell.
Because he
My
did.
hands find no
his
purchase.
axe is covered in blood.
My gestures catch no eye, and my
Even though he's
pleas,
dead.
be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
Oh, I like the blood on his blade. That's
I
like,
am a
Yes,
shade,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
cursed to do naught but drift.
you're a ghost boy. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay.
I feel as if I've been walking forever.
That's some wandering right
I
there.
hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room.
Oh, we're
How is it
connected
that
now.
You can see me.
Main
What have you been doing here?
character,
Come to
main character, privileges, MC powers, reign supreme. Well, we got pulled here because the guy couldn't work the crane machine, and so we were the last prize. Everyone else got pulled. Only the outer, you know, like
You were
wrappings of the
summoned to
stuffed
save
animal, not the
first.
stuffing.
A waste of time. This world is beyond saving.
Ow.
Like those who try to save it.
Oh, someone's all gloomy. Gosh.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that.
Someone's a little bitter.
If fate has brought me to you, the one person in this god's-forsaken world who
little
can see
brother.
and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end.
I just want to die.
Let me die.
Well, I'll be watching, Warrior
He's
of Light.
walked through the door without opening it. What a weird ghost.
But do me
Damn
a
it.
favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Nah.
I don't like that I sleep in my full suit of armor on top of a bed. It looks so stupid.
We don't even get changed, man. Don't even get changed. I would not sleep in my full clothes, man. I
I
hate
should
that.
at least I should be like disrobed.
Why are we also so like flat? Who
'Cause
sleeps
we
like?
Because this is made for consoles where having sheets pulled over the characters. would
No, I
actually
mean, but like
be
our
more
body,
comfortable.
like our body's like.
Oh, they probably just didn't feel like putting us in a sleeping pose. They're just being lazy.
But every
the real question
race
is why did they
has-
even bother? Why did they even bother showing us in the bed? Just show us like getting up out of bed, like from a seated position. It would have been just as good of a scene. They really went above. I guess that was like our. That's probably our lay flat on the ground dead pose.
But every race has a get into bed and curl up. Everyone does. I know. I watch it every time I log out.
Oh, yeah, that's weird they didn't do that. Also, maybe no, I wasn't in this pose though, so I don't know what it was. That was really weird.
It was like the laying down version of the T pose.
Yeah, that's how I usually sleep in real life though.
With your arms like super to your side.
Yeah, Sasha hates it. Yeah, she absolutely hates it. Like I'm like a helicopter, and I turn over at night. It's the worst.
Helicopter.
I'm just kidding. I don't sleep like that.
Docile game.
I do sleep like a pistol or whatever. Like, not pistol, a bullet. Like I just sleep arms down to the side and like straight on my back usually, so I fall asleep. And then by the middle of the night, I'll be like have rolled over on my side.
Do you remember when we were playing Tales of Vesperia and all of them slept so differently? We were like, who's what?
Oh yeah, yeah. I do remember that conversation. Where are you at? Where'd you go? Oh,
I went to the place. I worked. Come to me, cousins. I may patoli on you.
gotta go to the Dracula. I mean, Ocula.
Oh man, I have been during my workouts. I watch like old, sometimes old VODs of stuff. So Octopimp, go watch Octopimp. He's very funny. Has been playing through Sonic 06 for the first time. He's never played through it or never like seen much. Epsilion. That game.
Wait, he's playing 06?
Is a beautiful mess. He lost the chat. Chat wanted it. He's doing Sonic September, and then this was from last month. Oh my gosh, dude, it is.
This chat are jerks.
No, he's playing Sonic Boom next.
That was Boom worse than 06?
Boom has some really bad glitches, but you can break the game and skip most of it with them. It's bad. I've seen Grumps play through Boom. It was pretty bad.
Sonic
It's not
Aladdin's
06
lamp
bad.
or whatever had glitches, but it was still playable.
That no, not like that. I played through that whole game. That did not have the same, but no. Oh, like
glitches.
it had glitches, but no. 06, I've been watching him play.
I blame that on the Wii hardware, honestly. I think
Oh yeah, that's freaking Wii hardware. Plus, did you know 06 was terrible because they first off had to get it off by the anniversary of Sonic, and number two, they split the working team, the dev team, to Secret Rings as well.
Yeah.
That's why both of them sucked. Although I have a soft spot for Secret Rings. Dark Spine's so good.
When we had the game, I was like,
that's right.
They had to put they had the A team working on it, and then midway through they're like, oh, Secret Rings is gonna be a much bigger sell. So let's move over to that. So they moved the A team over to that, and they had a B team finish up 06. And I think it was like literally interns for the most part, and that's why the game is like so unplayably jank for most of it.
It is
like
awful.
They had the last run on developing it, and then the A team was just like didn't have time to come back from Secret Rings. So
yeah, after now rewatching him play it, like seeing it again, it is almost unplayable. It really is bad.
Really
like it. Unleash is good. Unleash is fine. Do the PS3 version. Don't play the Wii version. The Wii version's crap.
Yeah, I would never play the Wii version. I was thinking I'd probably have to play it on another console though if it's ported. If it has been ported?
I'm sure it's been ported. Yeah,
it's on PC. It's on PC.
Yeah. Just get it on PC then. It won't be the Wii version.
Because the PS3, I mean, I have one. It's still
no, you're fine. Yeah, if it's on the PC, go for
that.
I
guess I could just play on the PS3. I don't feel like.
Everyone excited for Frontiers?
I mean,
nope.
I don't get excited about.
Nope.
I mean, well, Mario. Oh, that's it. You said play Mario. We beat Origami King last night.
Finally. Yay!
Yeah.
You know what's coming out on Switch? Oh, wait, tell me, how was it? Sorry, continue.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you just one of you had played it really, but it was fun. It was, I mean, like,
good.
I remember. So Sasha and I, we played it together, which I played it and she watched. She's like,
yeah,
she some of the puzzles every once in a while or whatever, or like, because you know like how the combat works and that, where you have to like line up the guys against.
Yes.
She would like help me with that. Sometimes I'd be like, I don't see what I'm supposed to do here. It's too confusing, and she'd like figure it out for me. But usually I just get lazy and do the cheer thing and let the toads do it for me because I was tired of it. But the final fight was interesting. The ending is kind of like they do that thing where it's like not that none of it not like it didn't happen, but like none of it mattered basically.
Okay.
Let's reset so that there's no like people have memories of what happened, like everybody can remember that, but like we're not gonna have these characters anymore. The new characters are all gone. And it's almost like it never happened. That's what they did with the ending. I was like, why would they like I don't want them to keep like the new Origami characters like around it all. I don't care, but like I don't know, just
gotta box it up and compartmentalize it out.
Why do they have to be boxed? I guess the other part though is it doesn't matter because it's not like unless the game like sold super well, they would never make an Origami King 2.
Right, no, they're gonna move on with the next concept.
Yeah, for some reason
Paper Mario went from being this is our RPG. I know why. We talked about this before. But
Yeah, because Mario and Luigi took over that.
Right, exactly. And then
Which are dead now, so...
Yeah, they didn't want two of the sub-franchises battling.
But Mario and Luigi games are dead now, because Alpha Dream's dead, so...
They should make them again. Get another indie dev, or another dev. I guess not be indie dev, but another dev.
Why not make Paper Mario RPGs again? Because Alpha Dream's gone!
I don't know. I kind of like that Paper Mario is their, like, ideas. You know, like weird ideas for like still somewhat RPG, but not necessarily pure RPG. And like have weird ideas. I kind of like that being a thing.
But I don't want Mario and Luigi to be the RPG because I'm tired of playing stuff. Oh wait, never mind. That's fine. We don't have handhelds specifically anymore. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah,
oh, thank God.
That's what I was saying. Let's just make it a console experience now. Make it a full.
Please, yes.
Put more money behind it. More graphics, like either 3D or make it.
I mean, they did that. They remade the first one and Bowser's Inside Story.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they remade both. I mean, they're on the 3DS, and they are 3D-ish, yes.
No, I meant like actual, like real, not like 3D, like.
Oh, like 3D.
Like, making like 3D models.
Well,
like,
remember Alpha Dream died, so they haven't done anything since
that's
then.
what I'm saying. Make it, just get another dev group. Nintendo owns the game. Alpha Dream didn't own the.
Yeah.
Like,
but I mean, like they were the ones who were doing it, so you'd have to have someone do.
I don't know who makes Paper Mario in house. Like, I know Miyamoto was involved with the original Paper Door. Thousand Year Door, not Paper Door. Sorry, Thousand Year Door. I don't know if anybody. I think Miyamoto was involved with Super, but like only in like he came in and was like, "That's a cool idea. Do it. Like do whatever."
Yeah.
And that's why it was like it literally became it's the Mario experiment game basically. The franchise now is what they're doing with it. But the most recent one, I don't know who worked on it, but it was good. It was an RPG. It had weird mechanics for like mini games. To like the combat thing was weird. It still has the classic like hit the timing on like timing, the quick attack timing types of things. Like still was in there for the attacks, your attacks, and the opponent's attacks for defending.
Mm-hmm.
The quick attacks on the final boss were pretty good. Like I got mad because one of them I was like felt cheap, but for the most part they're pretty good. I actually had to redo the final boss fight.
Yeah, some of the Paper Mario final boss fights is hard.
It had a timing element, and it was a puzzle you had to solve, and I like didn't realize how off I was in the puzzle when I was solving it. Like I didn't realize there was one thing I didn't do, so I was like, oh, and so I had to redo it. There's a scene. It's not like a story spoiler, but Luigi's the king of second bananas or whatever. That's He at the very end, you get into Peach's castle, and he sees Peach, because it's like a full version of Peach, and he wants to rescue her, so he runs to go get her. Well, the Peach's castle is like really similar in model to the one in 64,
right?
And so it has the sun like pattern in the bottom of the staircase, and as Luigi's running to go up to the staircase to get up to Peach, the floor panels just drop and become like a wedge, like pizza slices down, and he falls through. And so we come out of the cutscene, you're still in the room, and I'm like, oh, I'm not walking over that. I know better than to walk over that. Like jokingly, because like, oh, it's a video game. I'm not gonna make it a trapdoor for real. Like it was just for the cutscene. So I go walk around it, like being like a smarty, like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna walk over that trapdoor. That's so stupid. And then I'm like, well, there's other doors on the side, so I'm gonna check out these other rooms before I go advance to like the obvious progression path. So I go check out the other rooms. I come back and I like go like I wonder if you can do anything if you ground pound with the floor and it does something special. So I go to walk on it and I like on it and I start noticing it like teeters a little bit. I'm like, what? And then it just drops, and before I can like try to run and jump back off, I couldn't get I was in the center, so I couldn't get back to the safe ground, and I fell through, and it was an instant game over.
That's hilarious.
I was mind blown that they actually put a trap door into the world.
Paper Mario is notorious for like very odd immediate game overs.
But that was I actually hate that, but because game over is a failure of the game designer, are wise and amazing.
Don't do this.
What's his name? I can't remember his name now. David David Cage. Is David Cage?
Don't say that. Don't forget.
David Cage. He's the greatest developer of our time.
Oh yeah, right. I'm sorry.
Quantic Dream is making a Star Wars game that actually might not be terrible for once.
I mean, it'll be entertaining.
I think it's because Lucasfilm is all up their butt about how they're making it, so they're actually getting good direction from someone who isn't just David, like losing.
Look, no, man. If nothing else, it's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, so is or whatever, but like that's
whatever.
Good doesn't matter. Just entertain.
Yeah. Poor David Bowie. I can't believe he worked on that crap. Anyway, yeah, but I was more blown away that they made a cutscene animation into a real thing in the game engine. Like they bothered to make that a trapdoor. That actually it was fully sealed. There was no like it wasn't like it was partially open, so I would like walk on it and be like, oh yeah, it's gonna collapse. It looked normal, like it did when you first walk in the first part of the game, the very first time you play the game. So I was like, oh, it's not gonna be anything special. And then it fell. Like that was like I was mind blown when that happened. So I was just like, why would you even do that? Why would you like you knew it was a trapdoor? Why would you walk on it? I was like, because it's a game.
Because in game, see, Sasha isn't a super game developer, so she's thinking narrative, right? Like, oh, well, we know that's a trapdoor, so but a gameplay like us is like, well, yeah, but it's not like, but we're like, it's not gonna fall. That's for the cutscene.
It's like a child. I remember being like making like games RPG Maker, you know, like a stupid little kid. But I was like, oh yeah, I really want like this have like a little animated cutscene thing happen, and then like there's something the player can go back and interact with right afterwards. Like they can talk to someone and they talk about what happened in the cutscene. Like that was cool because like games didn't really do that. There was a cutscene.
They still don't.
And most games don't still. Yeah, like a lot of because this is not worth their time to modify.
But that's what you see. That's what players remember. You remembered that.
Yeah,
that's the polish. That's why Nintendo's good.
I'm gonna remember getting got on a stupid trap door and losing a game. You know, having a game over screen just because I thought they won't do that. This is a video game.
Yeah, we will, baby.
Like, it's mind blowing to me. But she was
that's
so
awesome, man.
Like, I mean, luckily we literally saved like right before you walk in the room.
Oh no!
But she was like, why would you do it? Like why? Like I was like, I don't know.
Because we've been trained to not expect that.
Why is there a freaking like game show style minigame with 4 different types, with each one having 3 different levels of difficulty of mini games, and they're all like garbage fake memorization or like puzzle solving, like rotate the floor to make it look like a picture and it's like within like 2 seconds or something. That's some stupid time limit. Like they're all artificially hard. Like if you just literally like know the answer, you can solve it because you can memorize the answers and just get it right every time, or you know just don't do it basically because it's like it's a waste of time. Like it was not the game itself. There's a lot of that really pissed me off when we were playing it. Not the last segment, but like everything up to the last segment, there were little things like that. And I was like, why is this a mini game in this game? It's literally because it's the try out this new thing.
Yeah, Nintendo's like wants to do that kind of thing. That's what their strength and weakness on that.
A lot like Odyssey, it had a lot of super Japanese cultural, like literally midpoint of the game is you are in like a theme park and it's Shogun Studios. So it's like you're in like feudal Japan kind of like environment. There's like ninjas and like they like have like a samurai photo booth thing. Like it's really and like we went looking for there's accessories that you equip and either have an overworld effect or they change how combat works. Like one of them was like one of the like, there's like 3 slots that are 4 slots that are like special accessories. One of them is hearts, like you get extra hearts in battle, so it'll give you a max boost and it actually heals you that number at the same time. So if you had less health and you come back out, like say you were like, the last one gives you 30, I think 35. So say you're down 30 and you go into battle, you'll get plus 30 max, plus 30 to your current. And when you come back out, if you were missing 30, you'll now have your max health. You'll be back at 30. It'll drop back down, the max will drop back down, but you'll be at full health.
But the health gained will stay.
Because you keep whatever your max when it doesn't reduce your current health by the same amount when you come back out. So you can actually heal in battles if you like didn't take any damage during battle. But like another thing is like, oh, it gives you longer block duration. So like if you hit the block button later or earlier, it like kind of gives you like more leeway whether it takes effect or not. And then your attack, I think also so the amount of time you have to like rotate the board, they give
it goes up.
So there's one we didn't buy, and I was like, what does it do? And I was like, oh, it's it's called Pedal Bag. And I was like, okay, so in the game, part of like you're in the paper world motif, you get to collect confetti.
Yes, I remember the confetti. I've seen a little bit.
You throw it and it repairs holes in the world. Like it repairs, like patches the hole in the world, and it makes it solid. And it's like a collectible thing. You have to go around and do all the holes, like repair all the holes to get 100% of the game. And so I was like, oh, it's a pedal bag, so it gives us more room for the confetti. No, it's a cosmetic change that makes it so all your confetti looks like cherry blossoms.
That's cute though.
So that was in the Shogun suit. Yeah, it's cute. It's a cosmetic thing. We went back to the Shogun suit to go buy it because I was like, oh, it's gonna give me more petal bag. Maybe I need more petal bag right at the end of the game. Maybe we could have it. And I go to look at it. It's like $8,000 or whatever, 8,000 coins. Which by the end of the game, coins. If you use grinds on fights, you can get it. You know, it's not hard, but like it's still like, oh, I have to go grind. So I'd rather not spend 8,000 on something I don't know actually need. Like it's a cosmetic change. Why would I get that? But I don't know, it's kind of like. They didn't give you a description anywhere in the game that even told you what it was. So like you had to like go check out and go buy it and read what it said like it does. Like why is this a thing? Why?
Yeah, that stinks.
But
I think it's because like it's just like whatever you want to get's fine. So people will get a bit, oh, what a pleasant surprise. But it's like, well, we actually care
a lot
more.
of like silly items that you just don't need in the game at all. That I don't know, like that kind of thing bothers me. It's like in RPGs when you do that, it's like if there's no way for me to use this effectively at this point, at any point in the game, like that matters too. Like if it's something that's like, oh, this is good for like if I'm 20% into the game, like up to like 50%, it's worth getting this item to use or something. That's fine. But like if it's an item in the game that's literally no use because either it's made useless because I'm so far into the game I can finally get it, or it's like purely cosmetic and does nothing to help the game, or like it's cosmetic and it's like a style that's not that interesting, I guess, especially. And it's like, why bother putting that into the game, making it hard to get to it, especially? It seems just so stupid. It's not rewarding. It's like the opposite. It's like a slap to the face. Like, you waste all this time and effort to do this? Huh.
Well, speaking of silly games that are good, I've been playing Mario Rabbids, and it is actually very good. It's definitely a little bit tweaked and different from the last one. There are some changes I'm not super into, but they grow on me, and now I'm very into it. I do like it a lot.
More or less XCOM?
Less XCOM now, but it's still more...
Kid-friendly?
No, it gets hard. Like, there are some actual difficult battles. Like, I lost someone on the first mini-boss, and that first game, I lost, like, no one ever.
I was glad they would be like, this genre is for adults, and then be like, it was too hard the first time, but let's make the game easier. So
I mean, so one of the big things is there's experience now. It's not just milestone based, but you can't grind as easy because I've noticed after you defeat so many enemies in the area, you don't really get experience anymore because you're like too strong or you've beaten too many. So then it kind of it's the game soft telling you like you're good going ahead. Yeah, I
actually like that, but I know a lot of people who are like.
I'm not super into it because I need my numbers, but
I need my numbers to be bigger.
Our old friend. The movement and pacing is very nice, so you don't feel like you need to stick around whenever you don't. And there's enough like little things to do that's like you're always tackling something that's around your level, even if you're a tiny bit over, that you don't feel like you're being gypped in any way.
Yeah, I mean, in most games, the experience curve, like your character gain, so your character doesn't have there's not the adjustment on how much you gain, but it's how much your character actually needs to progress. So it's like, oh, well, now I need so much that grinding on these guys, I could do it. I could literally take the next, 50 years to grind at level 1 and still, level 1 area, and then be able to get level 100. I could do that, but like, why would I spend my time doing that when I could just advance the game and fight guys?
Also,
experience.
One of the other good things is that, and they did this in the first game, but it was milestone based, so I expected it. But now with experience, it's still like that. Growth is horizontal, not vertical a lot. And by what I mean by that is not stats, options. I can go farther. My thing reaches. It is more powerful. You become more powerful because power equals more opportunity that you can use things.
Right.
But it's not just damage, which the more I play campaigns and stuff, the more I've realized the importance of that. I still like numbers and power level. I'm showing a battle got at heart, but options are so important. And they really are. And it's very fun. Mobility, special effects.
They can be as important.
Things you can chain now because now you have an option that can chain into stuff that you didn't have before, but you have to actually work at it a little bit. The other thing I like is that, I'm not going to go super into this because I really play it, but one of the things is that in the last game, some of the characters like Peach and Rabbid Luigi were pretty similar in a lot of ways. They had some differences, but they were kind of the same archetype of character.
Super subtle.
Everyone is their own archetype. Everyone is their own archetype. Like
sounds cool, but also sounds like I would probably get
scared. Here's the thing. Everyone, if they're doing Pokemon, everyone grows at the same time. You can get assigned. You can reassign skill points at any time. Costs nothing. It's what it should have been done for Elden Ring. But Elden Ring, you get so many, you can. I don't care. Make it full. Make it cost nothing.
I think that's a traditional like.
Don't care. Big traditions. Traditions mean nothing.
That's a Kingsfield thing, man. That's not even.
Don't care. Don't care. I realized it in Souls. It's the one I played recently that made me annoyed with it. You get so many larvas to redo it that you're fine, but why even have it? And whatever. I'm not going into that argument. But the point is. Everyone like last time I played last night a little bit. I did a totally different team. I did Mario, Luigi, Rabbit Mario. I did the talking like this and Rabbit Mario the entire time. I totally didn't get annoyed. It was good. It was so much fun. But they all played so differently from the first team I did, and so it was still like really fun. And so like switching people out is really fun and good to use. So I strongly recommend it.
Okay.
It's very good. And you get so many coins, which you use mainly to heal, so you don't really have to worry about people falling, because you can heal pretty easy. If you're running around doing stuff, you'll be okay with the coins. Like, you'll be fine. So it's very fun. I actually very much enjoy it. I'm very happy to go through it. And apparently it's decently long. I'm only 15% through, and I beat the whole first world now. So it's got it's got a good amount in it.
15% of one world done. That's pretty. That sounds like it's gonna be a bit of a slog. Not in a bad way, but.
But yeah, like it'll have depth. It'll have longevity to it. Yeah. One of the other Switch games I'm thinking about playing.
Sounds like there's replayability if you just switch the team up and have more fun. Right?
Absolutely. Because the way you tackle battles is completely different depending on who you're in your team. Because everyone's different with movement and attacks and everything. So it's very fun. One of the other games is coming out that I was thinking about. And I don't know if I'll have the time because there's a lot to do. I've got the new idea and it's actually coming together. That might come out soon. But I have to do my dumb test studying, so that's kiss my ass. Yeah. But
that's what's priority though? Life priorities.
First time. Anyway.
It's okay.
So what's coming out, and I wasn't gonna play it, but then I realized I have never done a Nuzlocke before. I'm not into them very much, but
I can't
Scarlet Violet's coming out.
You're gonna Nuzlocke a brand new game? A brand new generation?
Pokemon's easy, dude.
I don't know. Part of the Nuzlocke experience to me is like I played this gen enough that I know the ins and outs, and I know where I'm not.
I know Pokemon enough. Please.
If you do a Nuzlocke I don't know. What if you go to the wrong gym?
Now that is one thing that I am worried about because you can't. Yeah, What I would do is I would look up a little bit just to know where to go. And I'm pretty sure it points you pretty well. Like I don't.
Yeah,
it's
Pokemon. It probably still. Yeah, the fact that they didn't make it scaling, they probably do encourage you to go to a specific.
I wasn't gonna play the new one because I don't care. I haven't played Pokemon in forever because the game is recycled 15 million times over. But I was like, all good gimmicks, yay! But
the Let's Go games, those are wildly different because they're freaking Pokemon Go mechanics for the catch-up.
I mean, yeah, but the fighting's still the same.
Yeah, it's still the same. I'm so glad they kept it that way because otherwise, if they had done the Go battles,
no, I'm sorry.
I yes, refused to buy the game.
I'm so sorry.
Absolute trash. That's so much better than
I meant
right? The
step
live
forward.
I
meant step forward, not step back.
Buttons, 2-button press. You get to hit a button that does your quick attack or whatever your light attack is. And if you build up enough meter from taking damage or doing damage, then you can use your big
attack. What? I say that, but you know what game's coming out that looks good? I like the original Digimon World's being redone. The original Digimon World, where you send out commands and stuff.
The first one, like Digimon World 1 or Digimon. Sorry. Is that called Digimon World?
Digimon World. It's just called Digimon World.
That's the first. Not Digimon World. What was 3? What was the third game of that series? That was
Digimon World 3.
It's called Digimon World 3. Okay.
Yep.
Because that was the one that had the actual. There's a re-release of it on the same console. I don't know why they did this. It had a different name technically, but that was the one that was a full-on RPG.
Yeah.
And I like that one a lot. That one actually was probably my favorite.
Digimon World 1, Digimon World is one of the most jank but interesting games out there. It is so jank in particular.
It's a console Tamagotchi game, right?
Basically? It is. It is.
Okay, yeah.
But it's but there is an adventure and you do fight and raise and stuff, and it's much more interactive. I will never forget, it's one of my earliest...
It's a campaign in a Tamagotchi, basically, which is really weird.
It's really weird. It was one of the first games I remember playing in my childhood, and it is very interesting, but very frustrating at the same time sometimes. So I'm really interested to see what... I didn't. My friend did on PlayStation. I did not own a PlayStation.
I know you didn't have a PlayStation back then.
My friend did. Neighbor went over and played as much as I could. We played Digimon all the time.
We played 3. I think, or at least I showed you 3 because I was playing it.
Yes, I remember you showing me 3.
I beat that game like in the original run of it, like back when in the first few months I had it. I remember beating it, but I think I tried to replay again later and I couldn't get I didn't have time. Basically,
time. Speaking of time. I don't know how. Well, yeah, we're gonna go in that, but just for the Scarlet and Violet or whatever Nuzlocke thing, that's not guaranteed. I'm curious. We'll see because Rabbit's starting to take up time, and I have to get this stuff ready for the new idea. Pokemon's Chronicle will be coming back in Christmas time, and I'm gonna get like Mario Rabbids and the new idea and my tests and everything done. So I'm not sure. We'll see.
Sasha and I have Sword and Shield. We have not played it yet. Neither one of us have touched it. I think the moment I start playing, she will probably play. So I kind of want to get onto that. So I don't know when we're going to get Scarlet and Violet. I might get it later. But I would probably watch you play and watch you struggle with your Nuzlocke, I guess.
It'll be fine.
Do you want me to get on with you and I can like give you like...
Yeah, sure. If you're on, I'm on. I don't mind.
Moral support. I mean, I haven't played competitive.
This is a guy, by the way. And Epsilion can verify to some degree. You're not the biggest who knows, but you verified somebody who hates RNG with a passion. So that hates RNG with a passion.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
This'll be very fun.
I mean, it's
not full RNG. Yeah, but it's controlled.
I mean, there is RNG in Pokemon. There's a lot.
There is, yeah. Even the damage done has an RNG element to it.
Yeah, whether you hit, the amount of damage it does for most moves, not all moves. Some moves.
But also what you can catch because Nuzlocke.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, your Nuzlocking catching is going to be. I mean,
can't go for the highest base stats here. Gotta go with what I go for.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that rule. You can also do house rules for Nuzlocke.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have some house rules in my brain, so I'll put them forward. But this is if it happens. Once again, just because of time, I'm not sure because I've watched you beat Mario Rabbids.
If you get the game and you want to play it, I think that'd be fine. Like,
I mean,
you don't have to play it constantly. Just do.
No,
like, I'm gonna do the Nuzlocke now, and everybody can
it's just because like. Time-wise, with everything that's going on, I just don't know because Mario Rabbids is still there, and I've still got One Piece too, which that one's almost done. That doesn't have too much left. But
wait, One Piece is the
Muso game.
Yeah, the Muso style.
It's not
the new one. Are you gonna get the new one when it comes out?
Odyssey.
Yeah,
it's take-turn battle.
Is it? I haven't looked at it yet. I just heard there was an
I've watched some of it. It looks fan servicey. It's fine, but I don't think it's like worth the dive. We just went through this, so I'm kind of like, I'd rather do a Nuzlocke on Pokemon, I think, because it's been so long. I literally have not played a Pokemon since Arceus, but that's different. I wouldn't count that same. Arceus. And then before Arceus, 4th Gen, yes.
Wait, like the DS?
No. Black and White. I'm sorry. Black and White. I did play Black and White.
Not 2.
Not 2. Black and White 1. That was the last one before Arceus. And Arceus is so different, I don't count it as the same. That's it.
Yeah, Arceus is a different game.
It's very different.
That one, it's like I was calling about Let's Go. Like, that's also equally...
Yeah, Let's Go.
Arceus is more Pokemon, despite the fact that the interface is very different than Let's Go's are, but... it's got kind of a similar. I feel like Arceus is what Let's Go should have been, and the team that worked on it didn't know what to do.
I feel like Let's Go wanted to be like a pocket experience more than anything.
I feel like Let's Go. Let's Go was the they wanted to have a collab to help promote Pokemon Go for some reason, even though I think it's dying pretty bad. Like most of the players are turned away from it.
I mean, no game can last forever.
I mean, it's a mobile game though, which is not good.
It's supposed to, but
most mobile games can usually last for decades. Well, like there hasn't been decades but like in theory, like the game, if they can keep the audience engaged enough, they can usually keep it going. But the problem with Go is that well, COVID killed it for one thing.
Yeah.
You can't really go out and interact with people, and you can't go meet up outside. Then there isn't,
there isn't the game.
Anymore. They lost our world changed. Their world got impacted. Basically.
All right, so let's go ahead.
That's like a really bad isekai. Reverse isekai plot, right? You know what I mean? Like, how would that be for a good anime? The overworld changed, the real world changed, right? So it made the video game.
Isn't that just the never-ending story?
Yeah, a little bit. There's some of that.
People stopped reading, so
yeah, there's a little bit of that there.
The world fell apart.
Never-ending story. Wow.
That's a good story. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I say as it's supposed to promote books. All right, let's talk to the guy.
Wait, did I already start talking to him? I thought you were already on here too.
No, that's fine. It don't matter. I'm one line behind.
How did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
I saw the Warrior of Darkness. I got a ghostly visitor because I'm not keeping information.
I did the first one because I
really
into it. Yeah, let's see what he says to you.
The room was haunted, and you were rather tired.
I was.
Well,
I know he's like, well, you were tired, and ghosts.
Yeah,
okay,
he doesn't believe you. Why would he not believe you? He knows those weird.
What the crap, dude? I'm the Warrior of Light.
So Hermione says, "That is good to hear. Should you want for anything, pray let me know." When you said nothing was bad, or it was well.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
This dude.
Let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Where's my friends?
Yeah, where's our buddies, our old pals?
Oh, look, a map. It's
this
a circle.
Map shows the lands of Norvrandt, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
Okay.
This is us. In the region known as Lakeland.
Lakeland, that's a normal name. Okay, finally.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Meg. That is where you'll find
Roger. Not a real name, but it's a fairy place. I get it.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization.
The people who live in the north near
Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Yep. My brain's not working.
I don't see a nation here. This is just a bunch of land.
Gridania. People who live near Gridania. All their stuff starts with an IL sound. So I wonder if that's just coincidence, or if it's like the world is actually kind of mirroring or.
Well, we said that before, right? Like that might kind of mirror. In a way.
Well, I think he said the events mirror for sure.
The Shola's there. What's next?
Alas, neither location can be reached.
Well, Raxatia is near where Amigo is.
As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
What is it?
Oh, that's a short flight?
Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore.
Short
it is home to a city called Yulm,
where
the rich and privileged
while
away their days in idleness.
Alphino went for the nobles.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armoraine. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters.
Why live there?
In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
Okay, I like the map. Very nice.
I like Alice's idea.
Will it be Calusia or Armoraine? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
Which one you want to do?
But we should go to the same one. It's nice that they give us a choice.
You must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
A new companion? Thancred.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross.
Oh yeah, that sounds like him.
Hooray! Thancred getting some girls? Get a girl!
What if it's not? What if it's a dude?
What is this?
This is the era of woke.
This is
the story of a girl. Oh, that's the
hold
white
on.
oak. It's white oak legs, dude. It's the next set of the.
Yeah, but I don't know what I want. Who I want it on.
I think you had white oak level stuff already, didn't you?
This is level 74, so I definitely. Oh no! Don't look at the outfit. I want to see it. Okay, so I definitely want a dancer. Oh no! Skip the scene. 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 Skip the scene.
Let's skip what scene? Did you already talk to him?
Yeah, I'm accepting the. I had to check and see which one would be better for.
Oh.
Let's see if this is going to be better for me. Is it better? It is not better. All right, that was a waste. That's fine, whatever. Okay. Are you ready? You ready to talk to him?
I'm putting my stuff on now.
Are you putting him on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is better than I have.
Portal to the source. Oh, that just leads me back home.
What is this?
What is this?
Now you can see my skirt.
Oh!
Here? We're in instances, aren't we?
Yeah, we're in instance, so I'll have to wait to see.
I have a chainmail skirt on top of my legs.
Oh my!
It's so weird.
You're Batman with a skirt!
Yeah, it looks really weird.
Let's... Okay, what do you, we can small talk?
Small talk.
Okay. So, who do you want to go see first? It's cool that they give us an option, but we should probably stay together for the sake of, everything.
I guess
that is cool.
Now.
Alright, let's go to... You want to go to the posh people?
Yeah, and search for Alfino. Yeah.
Alfino.
Yeah.
Search Alfino.
You will visit Alfino in Calusa, then? Excellent.
Excellent.
As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here is a letter of introduction, presented to Gen Mai, the Master of Beast at Temenos Rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alfino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards.
Oh, we can just take the other one?
Yeah, take them both.
I'm not gonna take the other one yet.
I want to get caught up in doing both quests at the same time. It's too much commitment.
I'm afraid of commitment.
What?
It's a line of Jimmy Neutron.
I think the audio cut out.
I'm afraid of commitment.
Do you sound like that on stream? You're so high, Discord's cutting you out.
I'm doing Miss
Are you doing
Fowler.
Miss Fowler?
Yeah, I am doing Miss Fowler.
All I can hear is whenever you started talking, it just barely was playing.
No.
Alright, so now we gotta go to the...
Okay, I do have it, thank God.
Temnos.
Mr. Temnos.
No, not Mr. Tomnus.
Oh, hello, I've got dragons
That's
for
the
you
devil.
that you can find.
Right?
What?
That's the devil. Mr. Tomnus, he's the devil.
I don't think so, he's just a guy, right?
He was a man with cloven hoof feet.
Oh my God.
He's the devil.
That is not biblical.
The movie is.
What, the, Wildlife Richard Wardrobe?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like the cloven feet is not biblical at all for Fallen.
No.
Like, that's just humans doing their stuff of what they think.
Yeah.
It's because cloven hooved animals were unclean in the Old Testament.
Yeah, we're unclean and evil.
Which is now not the case.
Well, it's still. Yeah, some religions still think it is. Let's put it that way.
Peter was given the cloven animals to eat of from Jesus after his birth and resurrection, and he said, "All this is clean. Eat it all."
Jewish people still don't believe it. That it's clean.
Jewish people also don't believe Jesus was the actual Messiah. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the face of the world still believe that that's the case, and also Islam, Muslims don't believe that anything cloven hoof is clean still either.
So do you want to do Big Beast Man?
Because
I mean, he's a big beast man.
I mean, I don't know. It's a Maja. They don't even. They
don't
actually speak real words. They speak.
What's his name? Oh my gosh, what's the X-Men?
Colossus?
No, Beast guy.
Oh, Beast.
Do Beast.
Kelsey Grammer.
Do freaking Kelsey Grammer. Yes.
I I've like got to channel my Frasier now. It's been too long, dude. I haven't watched that in forever. As a child, when I watched Frasier.
Why? What?
I don't know. It was on. I don't know. I think my mom or my grandparents watched it. Somebody watched it, and it was just on. I didn't really get it or care, but I just remember hearing his voice. That's why I knew him from X-Men. Anyway, what does he sound like exactly now? Gosh.
If you did it wrong, I wouldn't be able to call
It's posh, but it's not British, so it's kind of hard to like get. It's like American posh. It's hard to do for me. I'm not used to doing that one.
We're gonna be doing a lot of that where we're going to.
Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery?
What the frick is a rookery?
It's where you raise usually birds, but I guess these are dragons, so dragon rookery.
Oh.
Yeah, usually large birds like owls, birds of prey.
That's interesting.
Taking care, or like falcons, like for hunting or for messages, things like that. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an amaro for passage to Lucia, sorry. I will pick you out a friendly whelp.
I want a
An
whelp.
amaro, you say?
Not a chocobo.
Not a chocobo, then? I kind of want to go not a chocobo, then, and see what he
I already
says.
did it, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll do an amaro, that's fine. What does it say on yours? A chocobo? Do you hail from one of Norvrandt's more isolated settlements, perchance? I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. That's right. Mounts like my grey friend over there, are a common sight in these parts.
Okay,
I
yeah.
gather you hail from a further... Oh, yours is different, sorry. But here in the Crystarium, mounts like that grey fellow there are far more commonly used. Yeah, sorry, yours.
So they kind of swapped what they said.
Yeah. Then mine says, but I gather you hail from further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Yeah, they literally flopped it.
Aw, he came up to me.
Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding a Amaro, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zune worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me, ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at Amaro launch. One of the junior Tamers will tend to you while I ready the mounts.
Okay, to the launch.
Have you gathered your things? Gather your things, though.
Oh, I gotta gather my things, okay. Okay, they're gathered, I did it.
Get your wits about you, or whatever the expression is.
We gotta go to the launch, yeah, but I don't think I have it.
It's time to go out to launch.
Don't have it.
Guess who has it?
You suck. I don't even know how I'm gonna get there. How am I gonna...
I'm the greatest Pokemon trainer.
I wanna be... I don't even have the meme, do I? Gosh dang it, I don't have anything.
How do you not have the meme? Then you go to it, you walk to it.
I didn't have it.
These things are kind of creepy looking.
I had it, but I didn't have it.
You think we need to keep this as a mount after this?
Yes, we always do.
I don't know, it could be like a cutscene or something. They might not give it to us for real.
Nah. They'll give us a version of it and be like, here you go, isn't it cool? We designed this, use it.
After we beat this expansion, that gives
us
right. Like we even care about it at that point. That would be hilarious.
Here's the bird you rode like 20 hours ago. I'm coming. I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. Faces past, I'm homebound.
What?
And I see you. And I need you.
Oh, you don't see me yet, though.
But now I wonder if I could fit. Oh, here though. If I could just see you. Where are you? Oh, you hiding. You hiding.
I'm trying to hide. I can't find the emo I want to do. Oh, there it is. That one worked. Does that work?
Oh, you're trying to like get all. I'm a point.
You can't get up here. You can't get up here. Yeah.
You! I found you! What are you? What are you, a freaking One Piece villain? You have your own laugh?
There's a box over here. Just jump on it.
God, freaking talk to him.
Okay.
This is a different guy. You have to give slightly different.
You want to fly Namaro to Calusia? Well, I suppose if Master Genmai is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the Mount shortly. You can now travel to Calusia. Speak with the aspiring Amaro Tamer to fly to the island. You can use your Aether Compass to assist in locating Aether currents in new regions.
I don't care.
The compass can be found in the collections in the duty section of the main menu.
No.
Do you want to click the Aether currents, the duties?
Poetry.
Duty.
Time itself takes a breath.
Rhymes.
Poetry. Shh.
At Light's Edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment.
What?
Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Far out, man. I loved it. Far out, dude.
That's a cool city. So is that was Alfino, right?
Yeah, this is Alfino City.
No, that was Alfino talking. I mean.
Oh God, sounds more deeper.
I think so. I think that was his voice.
All right, do your voice. Do your Beastman. Do your Mr. Beast.
Shem Genmai.
Yeah, that guy.
Sorry, I'm getting into the dialogue. We are arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach, on the eastern coast of Calusia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Scent Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. Sorry. It is the people you should be wary of. They are evil monsters. Spy you that city in the distance? That is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale, and was once an ally in our battle against the Abominations.
What happened?
For years, the Yulmoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mild. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city.
Sounds like a bunch of pharisaic dumbbutts.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely.
Oh?
Give
me that experience.
Secret. Give us the secret.
What's the secret? Tell me the secret.
What's the secret?
Secrets are all fun. Secrets for everyone. It's a family secret, Tommy!
Are you ready for the secret?
I am.
If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Calusia, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted.
Can you give me it? Oh, thank you.
This should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you are ready to return. See, we don't get the Amaro yet.
Boo. Dump.
That guy's got a chocobo, though.
They said some people rode him. Remember? Put me on your back. Put me on your back.
Oh, yeah,
we'll show them the robot got told.
How did I bring this robot with me?
The fairy.
Guess.
What do you mean, how? Silly Billy.
The whole time. Oh, these guys are going to attack me.
Oh, yeah, these are 70, won't they, girl?
I'll attack you, too, because you're 77. Wow.
Oh, boy. Why are they so high?
Why do I have to fight enemies? Because we're finally catching. Well, they're not catching, but this is like close, man. This is as close as we've been for a long time.
Yeah, but like.
Also, these are hobgoblins. Do you remember Hobgoblin Law?
What's the Hobgoblin Law? I don't remember. Tell me.
Oh no. There's Ivor already. Maybe we'll say that for later.
Mm.
It's not good.
Gosh dang. That's you. You're definitely Ivor. Look at this guy.
What you after? Fish? Crab? Think I've got a nail in a barrel somewhere if you've a taste for them. Lake time.
Hey, I need the special deal.
Stop. It's lake time. Oh. I do love a bit of time. Chucks them in the pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavour. Now, what is it I can do for you? Can't say as there has been any major upsets to report these past few weeks.
Looking for a friend.
A really annoying little kid.
Aw, he's a sweet boy.
Alfino, eh? I know the one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Yulmore's richer than all of Norvrandt put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend dedication to helping others and stand out all the more.
Oh, Alfino.
I can hazard a guess as to where he is now, get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Still Tide. That's the fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a run-down excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alfino joins you.
The Leaky Keel? We're gonna go to a bar.
The heck is a keel?
Maybe meet some pretty girls? For me?
Maybe we can meet some hobgoblins.
No, those are over there.
Hey, can we meet at the bar too, though? What about these multi-stash, whatever the heck it says they are?
Oh my gosh, look at these
guys
things.
want a 67.
Gel, no! Oh my gosh. It's freaking awful.
Oh
that is the name of the freaking fate.
That's so dumb.
It's amazing.
I thought you were just taking a pun.
No, I'm not that good.
I was like, I mean, I guess that's.
You love puns. Oh man, so yesterday I went to the zoo.
I can't go this way, so.
I went to the zoo's like a Halloween event with a friend.
You found you. Where am I going? Where's the progression?
Go jump on that one over there, straight in front of you. Maybe that.
I went the wrong way the whole time. Actually, looks like I went the wrong way the whole time.
Nah, it's fine. You use this. It's fine. But yeah, so we went there, and there was that's a problem. Yeah, we have to go around. And like it was pretty fun. They actually had it was mostly for kids, but they had.
Were you there just to experience it, or did you go to volunteer?
No, I just experienced it. There's a friend.
My sister used to volunteer there almost every year, and she did.
Oh, that's sweet.
She was either a scare person, a person dressed up trying to scare the kids, or she was one of the people who helped guide the kids the next thing, so they didn't get stuck in one spot or whatever.
I will say the scare area was actually pretty good. It was okay. It was decently well put together.
Especially it's not very expensive.
No,
but it's not free, and it's a lot pretty close to what they do at say theme parks Universal's Halloween Horror Nights type thing, or any of the pretty big scare house things you can go to, 13th floor the thing here. There's a couple other things that are very similar to that.
Get me off.
Where are we going to talk to somebody?
Just we need the Aetherite.
Oh, it's in the house. We need the Aetherite. Oh yeah, you can escape any time. I'm not holding hostage.
I don't have the mount button on my hotbar anymore.
I mean, you just click.
That's a lot of effort.
No,
whenever you could just let it go, and then I wouldn't have to do it.
Are they in here somewhere? No.
Destination.
Huh?
On the floor.
Oh, it's right here?
Destination.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it under that person.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Oh, but the reason I brought it up is that there were a bunch of tombstones that had nothing but puns on them.
Oh,
of people's dying and stuff.
What they do at the Haunted Mansion in Disney.
Yep. And I just thought of you. I wanted you to know that.
Oh. We have some we put in the yard for Halloween. They're
I'm corny. Sure you do.
I'm not happy about. Actually, one of them I really hate.
You love puns.
One of them is literally BRB. It's not a pun.
That's awful. That's not good. Yeah. That's a bad one.
Sasha and I were both like, that's dumb. I almost feel like she shouldn't put it out, but we don't have that many, so I guess you might as well.
Alright, so this is your first time in a tavern. It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What do you be having? See, this is why I wanted to get alcohol and have something I wanted to drink, because I'm gonna loiter at bars with friends, so I have to drink something.
You drink water apparently. I went mead.
I'm gonna go water because I don't. What's this? A fine choice. What do you be paying with? It's water.
It's just water. It's not mead.
It's water. What do you mean
Fine.
pay with?
What would we be paying with? Oh, water costs places. Some parts of the world, man. Like actually getting water served to you.
I mean, yeah, okay, this is kind of a different part. I'm thinking about America. America, we get water for free.
Tap water's free. Some places you wouldn't want it though. So.
Well, now those are exotic. Where'd you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I doubt they'll have the. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity. I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors. Just have to come to some sort of a great arrangement. Please don't give me. No, please. Please don't give us a. Please, it's for a drink. I beg of you, don't. Hey, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables. The pests have been eating more than we have. What do you say, exterminate? Come on. Why don't you smush the vermin and the caretaker, we're full, heal, blah, blah, blah. Do that for me. Yeah, I get it. Come on, man. It's a drink. It's literally for the ambiance of a drink.
Game. It's a whole.
I hate this. This is the thing I have problems with.
Doesn't make sense. Was the Exarch saying?
I got water.
Was the Exarch saying that?
It's accepted everywhere, right?
Yeah, he said the money here was very similar to our guild. So like, either
put me on your back.
Well, it's like right here. It's literally where we are.
It is? What? I thought it was further up.
Right?
No, it's further up. It's up more.
Oh yeah. Wow, my map was being really weird. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, we have to actually go somewhere, because MMOs.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be MMO if we have to travel.
How about innovate and don't do it?
Yeah, you just go back to playing MUDs. Let's just play in a text console and not actually have visuals.
What? No, I make the freaking
we can still have spreadsheets. It actually would be visibly like a tab for us to look at. It'd be great. Actually, yeah, just use Excel. It'd be so much better if we just play.
Or we could just play campaign, tabletop campaign, do all of that, and then use our imaginations. Lord knows the game's not doing it for us. Imagine. Hold on, don't do anything.
Oh, too late.
Where's the thing? Here we go.
I started it before.
It's fine. I just made you my dance partner.
Okay. It's a weird little single enemy for a swarm.
Well, he's dead.
Wow.
We're literally killing bugs. This is level 1 crap. Oh, you should have some humility. And dude, it's not about humility. I'm playing a game.
Yeah. I don't want to be demeaned in my virtual reality. Oh, there's 2 of them now.
Oh man, there's 2 of them. Oh god, very scary.
No, I'll cast a battle with me so we can beat them faster.
Oh boy, oh good.
I'll use dives so we can do it faster.
Good, make it stop.
I mean, really, it's like 3 hits my normal attack.
Good, Gray, he's dead. Hooray! Moving on. Okay, there's a mission out here. Maybe we have to report to the guy.
Wait, knock on the bar door. You're right. The bar door, not the bar door.
Knock, 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 knock. No response. I need to knock louder.
You're knocking? Mine said interacting.
Knock, knock. Well, I mean, it says interacting, but you're knocking. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing? Do it again. Knock, 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 knock.
Anybody playing this game, please don't just stand on the interactable spot, like right up on it like a jerk.
Squeaking. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. Okay, I do like that. That's cute.
That was funny.
We're coming in.
It's like a children's story almost.
No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor, so just rats have taken up residence.
Is this a horror story now? It's perfect for Halloween.
Okay, this is okay. You know what? They're turning this into something a little mysterious. I'm okay with this. All right. I might take back what I said about killing the little bugs if it turns into something. All right, let's see what this happens. Fly, you fools!
Wow.
Fly, you fools!
That was a Maltosh yawning. Looked terrifying from a distance. Into the bar. Sorry.
Oh look, we can make it in. Welcome back, dear. What does that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? He's dead.
He did.
Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. What? In Gate Town, outside Newmore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? Here, and here I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You more than earned it. I'll even throw another drink on the house. Oh, 2 waters! Oh, okay.
2 water? I got 2 meads.
I get a whole pitcher of water. Very good. Those look terrible. Please upgrade the graphics.
That's so funny.
Oh, here he is.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Hello, our boy.
Mr. Steva.
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Hey, dude, what's up? How you doing? We're here. I got my hair changed. Very excited.
You hear me? You hear me?
What'd you say?
Oh, he does look off. No, dang.
Yeah, he looks exactly.
My friend.
That's a good point. Yeah, wait a minute. It's been years. Well, okay, no, that's fair. Alphino and Alisaie are a different race. I think that they age super slow.
Yeah, they do age slower, and also they're the most recent to come over, right?
Yes, they are. That's true too. Yes, you are right. You are right as well. Your ranger should look like. Oh no, he's also. I think he just slow. Does everyone on our team age slowly? Besides Thancred.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
Thancred's the only one who's normal hue.
Besides Minfilia, but now not. Oh, also Lise.
Yeah, Lise is a hewer. You're right. Papa Limo probably would
What,
age
just like
slowly. I don't
that?
think the laws
Rip!
will
Oh, well,
slowly.
no, you really are a dear.
He would have aged slowly. Or the age would have
Rip!
Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
Hey, I'm here. Where is everyone?
I think she's giving us a moment of peace.
Yeah, I'm talking to Alphino, my sweet boy. I'm here. Where's our friends?
Since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
Oh gosh, that's right. He went down after Yotsu. It's been a while for him.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Hi, buddy. How you doing, my sweet boy? Aw, which one are you gonna say?
Which one do you want to say?
I'm gonna say we thought we lost you. I was very upset. I love you very much, my sweet boy.
I'll say we were more worried about you.
Very sad. Oh, we look so concerned.
Alisaie said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding.
Did you have the same? That's me.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Same.
Okay.
Same.
But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
So the Empire's waging war, and like that just ended abruptly, which is not good. So they might all be dead.
What's weird? Alphino was the first to leave, right?
No. He was later, but remember, he was with the Empire because the ambassador, so he wasn't with us when he left.
Okay,
but
that's
I
right.
had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might
He's
yet
just
be
been gone
avoidable.
from us for a while. That's right. You're right. I forgot.
And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may.
Poor Tataru. And I think she's doing fine with the black market. She's fine. She got the boys with her.
Good tidings for a change.
Would be nice. Like my new hair.
But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity.
Gotta save the world here before we save the world there.
The future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing.
So,
Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means.
That's fair.
And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion.
Okay.
I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
No long-winded
But I can
explanation.
tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
Aww.
That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
Yes, let's get into it. We gotta get home.
And so we take to the road once more.
No, hungry for words.
Hooray! We're gonna go save the world again. Very nice.
Get the band back together.
We're getting the band back together. Very nice. Alright, let's stop here because it's getting late. I think that's a good little stopping place because we know we're gonna go into the city next time. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, there you go. Alright. Alright, I think we'll stop there. Oh, wait, what is the... Oh, gosh. Where's Discord? Write it in the Discord. In the Discord. Write it. Where is it? MSQ. MSQ, what is it?
It's...
Open arms, close gates.
Yeah, open arms, close gates.
Open arms. Hold on. I can't. Closed gate. There we go. Very good. Alright, very good. Okay. So with that, I think we are good to go.
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the pompous dirtbags. We're probably not gonna be very nice, and that's gonna be awful, so that'll be something. Get out of here. Alright. Alright, Epsilion, thank you so much for coming by and for spending time with me. We will do this again in 2 weeks' time if that's good for you.
Yeah, I'll say, well, wait.
Good. Let me know about your schedule stuff.
We are approaching the fall, winter holidays, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, so the 24th is Thanksgiving, I believe.
Okay.
2 weeks will be.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. Apparently the file has kind of messed up for that. I'm going to see if I can't grab it from Twitch. But I'm going to get the devotional done. Actually, let me leave this on. Apparently Twitch and OBS have been having a little bit of trouble. So we're going to see what I can do on that. But yeah, so sorry about the abrupt ending to the previous dive into Final Fantasy XIV. We will be getting that going as fast as we can and make sure that that is fixed as much as I can because OBS is being annoying. Streamlabs OBS. So yeah, next time we will be diving in. I talked to Epsilion. He had to go, but we will be diving in next week, probably. Actually, we're going to try and do some weeklies on this to catch up and move a little forward because we've been moving a little bit too slow with it. And I want to go a little bit faster. So we're going to see about that. But before we go, I did not forget, and I'm not going to try to excuse it. I'm going to do... I'm going to try to get this going. Where's my desktop? I gotta find desktop. We were going to do some devotional because we have not done it in quite a while. So today we are going to be going through Genesis 45, 1 through 15. It has been a while since we dived in. I know that, and I'm very sorry. I've been meaning to try to get these going, but once again, I usually do them on Sundays whenever we do Final Fantasy XIV with Epsilion. But it's kind of been missing a little bit, so I wanted to go ahead and do it today because it's been such a while. We've been going through the book of Genesis. I'm trying to go through the Bible in chronological order to show God's work in the in history and in our lives as humans, and to show his love revealed all the way into the New Testament and into the Gospels where Jesus comes to fulfill. So we're going through all the Old Testament, and we've gone through Adam and Eve's creation, the fall of sin, Noah, the flood, all the way to Abraham, the first man of the patriarch of the nation of Israel that would be created. God made a special covenant with the man named Abraham and led him out of his home with his family into a new land, not known to him, where he would give Abraham and his family and the descendants all the way through a blessed land to live in that still hasn't been fully fulfilled, that will be fulfilled in the final end times, and also, most importantly, a savior that would be sent, a Messiah that would be sent through his lineage. And in getting that set up to the holy nation that would be made Israel, Abraham had Isaac, Isaac had Jacob, and then Jacob was renamed Israel, who would be the start of this nation after, the other two. So where we are now is the story of Joseph. I love the story of Joseph. It's about endurance in the Lord and patience, which I think is a very, very good virtue to have. And so I'm very, very interested in going into this story with everyone, this piece of history. And today we've got a great part of it. So the story of Joseph so far was that Jacob was the head of the household, and he had two wives after a bunch of stuff happened. We've been through that in the past. You can go and watch the it's all through Final Fantasy Family Funtime 14. If you want to go back, all the devotionals are attached to them. We've gone through all of what happened back there. Jacob, who was renamed Israel, had two wives. One who was named Rebecca, one who was named Leah. Leah was the one he wasn't super into and got tricked into marrying because he tricked someone else before, whatever. Rebecca was the one he really loved. She died. She bore him two sons, Joseph, and the youngest out of everyone, all the sons, Benjamin. There were 12 brothers all together. So Benjamin was really coddled, but the brothers didn't mind too much. He's the youngest. You know how that works. But Joseph was also coddled and treated with special praise by his father, which the brothers didn't like, and this started to happen. Joseph also was blessed by the Lord to have dreams, and dreams that were prophetic for the future. But some of these dreams had all of his brothers bowing down to him, and then all of his family bowing down to him. And his brothers didn't like that at all. So in an act of human depravity and selfishness, as we always have, they threw Joseph into a pit and sold him into slavery into Egypt, which is a land far away from where they lived. So, yeah, and they thought he had died because, oh my gosh, it's been so long, he's probably dead. Meanwhile, the Lord used this selling of Joseph to Egypt for a very, very important setup that is still to come as we study. And a lot of you probably know the big thing that's coming from Israelites in Egypt later on. But first, Joseph was sent to Egypt, where he was put into a head of the guardsman's home. But following the Lord and holding true to what the Lord said and the Lord blessing him, he worked hard. He didn't begrudge his placement in the world. He worked hard. He did his best. He was polite. He was cordial. He was submissive. And he followed what needed to be done. And he was placed as second in command of the household, which would be a trend going forward. Now, he was placed second in command. Everyone loved him. But the wife of the head guardsman thought Joseph was a pretty good looking, I'm trying to think of a terrible term, but he's hot. He's young and hot. Let's do this. And so she wanted to come on to him, but he said no. Even though she was the head of the household, she said, no one will find out, it's fine. We can have this affair. Don't you worry about it. He's like, no. By my God, I will not treat the man who took me in as given me so much. And for my God's law, I will not do this thing. So instead of respecting that, she was one of those women that are terrible, that do exist in the world, just as men do, sinful by nature. She framed Joseph and got Joseph thrown in prison. But when Joseph was even thrown in prison into a terrible place, even worse so than before, he still held on to the Lord. He still did his best, and he followed the rules. He did his best in there. He put his best foot forward, like being in a crappy job, but still doing the best you can. And he was placed second in command in the prison, only underneath the warden himself. He could basically walk anywhere he wanted, even though he was a prisoner. He had the keys to everything, but he just did what he wanted. He did what he was supposed to do under the Lord. When he was in there were two men who had visions that he was able to interpret. One of them was the royal baker who got But one of them was a royal cupbearer, which is basically in olden times an advisor to the king or pharaoh in this time. He predicted he would be released. He was released. He asked to be remembered, but the cupbearer didn't by the Lord's measure, because it was in the Lord's will that he wouldn't remember yet. Go forward many years later again, Joseph's still waiting and doing what's right, even with all the years, even with all the mistreatment and injustice. He trusted in the Lord and he did what's right, and the Lord worked in him. And by the Lord's working, the Pharaoh had a dream. Joseph was called forward to interpreted it correctly, predicted there would be 7 years of plenty, super plenty, and 7 years of terrible famine. So by Joseph's working, the land of Egypt collected all the great prosperity that happened in the 7 years, put it together, and got it all ready for the famine that would come, which did follow. And because Joseph was put there by God's work and God's love and his preeminence in everything, and Joseph holding to it, he was placed second in command in all of Egypt. And when the famine hit, Egypt was basically the world power for that area because they were the only ones with food. So Joseph was the one dealing out that food. So for all intents and purposes, Joseph, underneath the Pharaoh only, and really they were probably similar for all intents and purposes, was the most prominent man in that entire part of the world, for that entire area, because of what the Lord did in him. Now, why is this all important? Well, come the famine, Joseph's brothers and father didn't have any food because famine. So Joseph's father sent them to the land of Egypt. When they came, they did not recognize Joseph. And Joseph recognized them because they thought Joseph was dead. So Joseph said, okay, I'm going to kind of help them to understand the position there. He was a little much on this one, but he did it in order to make sure that everyone got brought in, all of his family. So what he did was he sent them back with the food, but he put money back in with them, called them that they stole it, and held one of the brothers back. When the brothers went back, they said, we can't go back because they think he stole it, so we can't go back because otherwise we'll get in trouble. Famine continues. Oh, this thing isn't letting up. We have to go back. And they told the father, look, we have to take the youngest Benjamin with us. The guy, the second in command under Pharaoh, who does all the food, said we had to because he knows about Benjamin, obviously. And so dad's like, you can't do that. I already lost Joseph. If Benjamin dies as well, I'm dead. I'm just in the ground already. Bury me now. And they're like, please, please. And he's like, fine, take him, but I'm already dead. Fine, whatever. So he's giving into despair. Dad's giving into despair. So they take Benjamin back, and Joseph welcomes them in. They get the food. They leave. And then they have a feast together. And then Joseph puts the money, the royal cup, into Benjamin's sack on the donkey. And so he once again says, you guys stole it from me. He did it on purpose. He put it there in order to get this going. And they're like, no, we didn't. Anyone who's caught in there, please just kill them. Like, it's not going to happen. They found it in Benjamin's sack. All the brothers are like, no. And all the brothers are like, this is because of what we did to Joseph. We deserve this. Please take my life instead. Please, sir. And so Joseph, this entire time, is holding it together. He's had to walk away and cry a few times because he's trying to hold it together and not reveal who he is yet, because he knows the brothers need to understand their position and what they did to him in the past to understand God's work in him to get him here now. But now, in Genesis 45, 1 through 15, the truth is finally revealed. Oh, sorry. Then Joseph could not control himself before all those who stood by him. He cried, make everyone go out for me. So he told all the workers of Pharaoh, all the Egyptian workers with them and all that, make them leave. Leave now. He used his authority to cut them out. So no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept out loud. This is the big emotional scene where he's been waiting so long. He's been covering it up, waiting. And finally his brothers are ready. He says, the Egyptians themselves heard it, and the household of Pharaoh heard it. That's how loud he wept. And he broke down like a man who had been treated so terribly throughout his whole life and started by this bunch of brothers who now is saying, I am here. And Joseph said to his brothers, I am Joseph. Is my father still alive? Is dad still here? It's me, guys. You didn't know the whole time. It's me. But his brothers could not answer him, for they were dismayed at his presence. Notice what it says. They were, do you see my mouse here? Dismayed. Now, why do you think the brothers were dismayed? This is the brother they thought long dead. He's alive, and he's second in command. This is great. Why were they dismayed? Because, as we learned in an earlier verse, the brothers had, because of the blaming of them with the like the putting the gold back in, but they didn't actually do it, and all the harassment they'd like been through, their hearts convicted them because they realized this is all because we killed Joseph. Like, this is why this is happening. One of us is going to die for this, and this guy's not going to believe us, and one of us is going to be put to death. It is our fault because we killed Joseph. That's what's happening. This is our comeuppance. This is the Lord coming down on us for that. So when they find out the second in command is their brother, oh, we're dead. Oh, we're freaking dead. We tried to kill him. Well, brother, we're dead now. But the Lord has been working this time, and he's not going to stop now. Joseph said to his brothers, probably with a crying heart, come to me. JoJo's Biblical Adventures. I mean, dude, the history of God's work through the people really is crazy, but it's because he's in control. Everything that happens is because of his will and to get everything to happen perfectly. Joseph was placed where he was so many years ago. And as we say right here, come to me, please. And they came near, and he wept with them. Like, he's just breaking down. And he said, I am your brother, Joseph. It's me, who you sold to Egypt. But I don't want you guys to be distressed or angry with yourselves because you sold me. For God sent, this right here, for God sent me before you to preserve life. For the famine has been in the land these 2 years, and there are 5 years left. I predicted it because God gave me the vision of it, in which there will be neither plowing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant on earth, and to keep alive for you many survivors. And notice that remnant here. That's going to be important because, remember, looking forward, these 12 brothers are the start of Israel, the nation. The Jews, like the nation of Israel, God's chosen people. This is the start. These 12 brothers and their father Jacob's who won't be around much longer. We'll get there. These are the ones who are left. These are the remnants that were kept here for this. God used Joseph, who isn't even in the line of Christ, by the way. That is actually Reuben, I think, and Tamar. Remember that whole situation where it was his sister-in-law? But God uses everything for his glory. Even something as terrible as that is used for his glory. He's telling his brothers, I'm not mad at you. I mean, I'm sure it didn't feel good when he got sold in. No, absolutely. But he's like, don't dismay. I am here to preserve life. God put me here for this reason. This crazy series of events was put here by God, and he kept me safe through being sold into the guard's house, being wrongly accused and thrown in prison, and being kept in prison whenever I was supposed to be let out because the cupbearer didn't say it, all through the right timing, by his timing. Because he was 30 years by the time that he got out of prison and was made second in command. 30 years. I'm 31. That'd be 1 year ago. I would be enslaved since I was like, oh my gosh, he got put in the pit when he was probably like 14 or something. Like, he was young. And so, like, 15 years or so in that kind of situation. I mean, I already am like not super happy with my job all the time. Like, this would be hard. But God saw him through all of it. And he said, it was, and right here, verse 8, it was not you who sent me here, but God. You put me in that pit, but it wasn't you who put me here. That pit, even, and this is something big that I've only recently kind of realized within the past couple of years, it's true. God will use anything. Just because someone's not in his name, it's not like light and darkness, like in Final Fantasy 14 or something, like where, the darkness people, they use Satan's power and God doesn't use them. God only uses his children. They're like the Christians. No, God has sovereignty over all. He uses the light and the dark. Now, that doesn't mean the judgment won't be for the dark, like these brothers wouldn't have, but mercy is extended too. But he uses everything, even things that are done against him. He still uses for his glory because he is bigger than all of that. And so this is the coming together of all of that here. It is God, not you who sent me here, but God. He has made me a father to Pharaoh and Lord over all his house and ruler over all the land of Egypt. I am the second in command of the biggest world power right now in the entirety of history because God put me here for a reason. So I want you to go forward to my father and say to him, thus says your son Joseph. First off, I'm alive. Second off, God has made me Lord of all Egypt. Come, and remember, Jacob has a very personal relationship with God. Remember, Jacob, his father, is the one who wrestled with God when he was going to meet his brother Esau. So he's a very personal relationship. So the second he hears that, he's going to be like, oh, shoot. Come down to me. Do not tarry. Come here, Dad. Come live here. You shall dwell in the land of Goshen. It's a part of Egypt. and you shall be near me, you and your children, your children's children, your flock, your herds, all of them. All of you guys going to be here, all the soon-to-be nation of Israel. There I will provide for you, because the Lord provided for me. There'll be 5 years of famine to go, 5 years of famine to go, but it's okay. You and your household, we're all going to be okay. All you have, do not come to poverty. I'm going to make sure of it, because the Lord's making sure of it. And now your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin see, that it's my mouth that speaks to you. You must tell my father to all my honor in Egypt, all you've seen. Hurry and bring him down. Come on, guys, go, go, go. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin beckoned his neck. Why do I have verse 15 like that? Wait, where's verse 15? Hold on, give me a second. I know I have verse 15 on here, because I wanted to go to 15. Hold on, let me get 15 up. Genesis 45. 45 is fine. Hold on. Let me get this up. I don't know why it got cut off like that. Verse 15. And he kissed all his brothers and wept upon them. And after that, his brothers talked with him. So they had like a nice, like, true reunion, true like time together. But yeah, so this is a huge moment because for the nation of Israel, Joseph was a big piece. He wasn't even the lineage of Christ, but God used him and the terrible things his brothers did to him to start the nation of Israel. This is where it's going to start. This is where the big part of the Old Testament begins. If anyone knows the Bible to any extent, you know what I'm talking about. The plagues, the wandering, Mount Sinai. This is where we're going to get into it. And it's because God set up his nation here as a family that's going to grow. And it's all because God worked through a man named Joseph and held him where he needed to be at each step of the way, looking like his life wasn't going anywhere, but being in perfect placement to where he needed to be. Honestly, it kind of reminds me, now that I think about it, I don't know why it's popped in my head, but it reminds me of the Disney movie Holes. Anyone ever seen Holes? How, like, the guy got wrongly accused. I've never seen the full movie, but I know, like, the gist and everything. But then everything came together at the end to have the situation handled, and he and his friends actually be helped and all that. That's kind of like a microcosm, but this is like that. God uses all situations for his glory, no matter, even if they're done in evil. Evil doesn't matter. Like, he's bigger than that. We have to remember, like, while we play Final Fantasy 14 and all this stuff where good and evil's balance kind of thing, which is fine, whatever, it's fantasy. In real life, it doesn't work that way. The battle's already won. God's already almighty. He is almighty, has always been. Light is always better than darkness. He's created all of it. So there is nothing that exists outside of his control. Now, that can be difficult whenever things go bad, but as we see with Joseph, sometimes things go bad because he's going to use it for that. And also, there is free will with us doing terrible things too. So, but just keeping that in mind, the story of Joseph is always big for me because it can be hard being patient. It can be hard waiting. It can be hard doing what you're supposed to do whenever things suck. And it does suck sometimes. But with the Lord there, it always ends in something wonderful because he is working towards it that way. So that's where faith comes in, with holding on even when it's hard. Anyway, I'm going to stop there for now, and we'll talk again some other time. We got Bioshock should be this week with Daedalus. Obviously, we talked about Epsilion. I'm probably going to do this Sunday for the next dive because we're going to try and do it a little more often for now because we want to catch up. But yeah, anyway, God bless every single one of you. I will talk to you next time, and I hope things go really, really well for you. Hold on, we get to end the scene. Bye. Goodbye, everyone.